Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 467, live. Welcome into YTD Academy, episode number 17, and 17 is going to be off the hook. We got a contract case match. A faction war is brewing between two giant factions, which actually encompasses, technically, 4 tag teams. Now, we do know that 2 of the tag teams are both from a Wolfpack faction, but we have the Wolfpack Horsemen, and then we have the Wolfpack. Technically 2 different tag teams from the same faction, but so 4 tag teams, 2 factions. It is going to be an interesting evening in the tag team division. But we also have a new superstar debuting in a very big way tonight. Wait until you see what happens with that. And it's all going down tonight in just a few minutes. But of course we have some dirt sheets to look over. We have a couple of lists going on tonight. Actually, I have a couple of lists. Glenola has a couple of lists. So this could be very interesting as far as wrestling facts and pro wrestling news and rumors tonight. But speaking of Glenola, we may as well welcome in the co-host with the most, Glenola from Team Glenola. Hopefully did not bring the Glenalians with him, but welcome in, Glenola. What's going on?
Howdy, howdy.
What's new and exciting? You were live.
Much.
You were live earlier, yeah?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you stream?
Well, I started off playing Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. Finished the storyline on that.
You did.
So I switched over to a Genesis collection I have and played
First.
some
Sorry,
Shining
Genesis?
Force.
As
Yeah,
is
for
in
Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis. Okay.
Yeah, I played some Shining Force, but found out I was under level for the battle, so I'm gonna have to do some grinding.
You know what I just realized?
But
Do you see anything wrong with this picture?
the fact that we're not on YouTube.
Yeah, I just realized that now. We went to Twitch instead of YouTube with YTD Academy.
So are you gonna stop?
Somebody's getting fired. No, I'm not gonna stop.
Okay.
It's
Then
gonna be a freebie for Twitch tonight apparently.
Cosmic Goat
YTD
Bear
Academy
over
is. Why were you on YouTube? Waiting.
Yeah,
patiently.
I muted the one.
Let me know how that goes for
I
you.
have my list on.
I don't know why I went to Twitch. I have no idea. You know what it was is
My beautiful
when I was
Cody.
looking at the screen, I was looking at Wrestle Wars Genesis, which is of course the next show on the list for the week. And for some reason, I went right to Twitch. And then after I went live, I was like, wait a minute.
Superstar switch
That
up.
sounds like an ID10
Want
tier.
to become someone
Tonight's
else
show
for
says
the day?
YTD Academy. Why? Oh, why did I go to Twitch? But,
Superstar
oh
and become a
well,
different
is what it is. An extra
superstar
show for
each day
Twitch.
you visit.
And
I've missed
we'll,
you
of course,
so
end up
much, Cone.
live on YouTube
You just
next
knew
week
I
anyway,
was
so it
your
is what it
archer.
is. Anyways, what were we discussing?
You missed Glenola singing the other day.
Well, as I was saying, I played a little bit of
Right.
Shining Force, but just found out I was under level, so I needed to do some grinding. So I switched over to Altered Beast for a little while. But
Yeah, right on.
I got so
I was terrible at that.
yeah.
I'll
I
be
got
honest,
so
I was
frustrated.
not good at the... Oh, don't... You're
just
preaching to the
like,
choir.
You know what? I'm done for tonight.
Yeah, I believe I threw my controller a few hundred times playing that. You should have seen me playing most RPG games. Heaven forbid if I touched a JRPG back then. I loved them. I've always loved RPG games because they're very interesting and the stories are great. But goddamn, I was just not good at them. But I just enjoyed playing them. You know, I'm a little more patient now, so I can figure things out more. Actually, you know what? I was just my wife and I are going to sit down and play Ni no Kuni together. And yes, and if it goes well, I was thinking to backtrack and maybe stream it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she's got a good eye for certain things, so I think having her at my side would be beneficial while playing that game.
Plus,
Oh, I don't have my dashboard open yet because they're all
Shoes before dudes.
they're probably all wondering what in the hell is going on with YTD Academy right now.
Nothing's been said.
Not yet? Okay, well, we just won't say anything for now. We'll see if anybody notices. But anyways, Cosmic Bear, welcome in. Who else is here? Because I just opened the dashboard. Because Distinct Code ADC, what's going on? Welcome in.
And then we have a first-time chatter.
A first-time chatter. Shoes before dudes. Welcome in, Shoes Before Dudes. How are you tonight? What led you to the Artiverse TV? Welcome into episode number 467. We're just about to start on the wrong platform to start the evening. We figured we'd start off with a bang, so instead of being on YouTube, we decided to go with Twitch tonight, apparently. But anyways, Welcome in, Shoes Before Dudes. This is an episode of YTD Academy. It's the 17th episode, and it's actually supposed to be live on YouTube. We're not going to discuss that, though. We're just going to move past that right now before Glenola gets on a rant. But anyway, it is episode 17 of YTD Academy. YTD Academy is our version of NXT, but far better. Far better. Far more interesting characters, storyline development, and other such things. Just goes above and beyond what they do. We are definitely, first and foremost, the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. But anyways, we're about to run our 17th show. We've got a faction war tonight, a contract case matchup. The new Women's Legends Championship is making a debut. We have the debut of a new superstar, and we've got championship matches to boot. It is going to be a fire night for YTD Academy. And of course, Honeybee, the reigning, defending, undisputed YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Champion's got a bit of a surprise tonight, and we're just going to leave it at that for now. Not entirely sure that the Honeybee camp is going to be very happy at a certain point of this show, and I just want to say, first and foremost, Honeybee, I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with this. Neither did Glenola. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. Glenola and I had zero to do with this. The person you want to talk to is Shadows. Shadows is the person you want to speak to regarding what is going to happen later tonight. And I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen, but it could. And just if it does, just so it's clear, we had nothing to do with it. I mean, technically speaking, we had something to do with it, but we had nothing to do with the decision to do it, is where I'm going with this. So you can't kill us, kill him. Do not hunt us down via GPS or any other tracking device through Twitch or any other platform and hurt us. Beat up Shadows. But anyways, I had to get that out of the way. So Shoes Before Dudes. Okay, so not a first time chatter, but it's been 2 years. Interesting. I don't recall the name. Did you have a different name before? By chance?
No.
DC says no.
Follow Shies Before Dudes. The Archerverse.
Oh, I put Shies Before Dudes. Oopsie.
The follow wage. Please try again later.
Well, now. Here we are starting off with bad spelling. Can't wait till the prediction times. That should be interesting. Isn't it always, though? I mean, let's be honest. I for some reason spell everything wrong on there. I have no idea why.
Yep.
We both follow AMC.
There we go.
Well, I gotta go, guys. Have fun and
Look
be
at
safe
that.
out there. Follow
Shoes Before Dudes has been following the Archerverse for 1 year,
Shoes Before Dudes has been
8 months, 21 days, and 23 hours. Well, that is incredible. How that flew under the radar, I have no. But to be fair, I mean, depending on when you were more active, it gets chaotic around here. There's a bunch of rabid trolls and wolves and villains in the Archerverse community, so a lot of weird shit happens and can distract us and throw us off our game. And a lot of the times, to be fair, Glenola.
Follow Cosmic Goat Bear.
Don't tell me. Don't give me that what shit. Because you know what? 90% of this. You fucking are not innocent. Jesus. You used to come in, you would join the broadcast, and before you would leave, you would probably ban me, cut my friggin' You're the reason we ended up having to develop the fucking redemptions to save me from that shit. Except for the swear jar, we kept that one clean. So if you get caught in a swear jar, you're just... There's no... It is not funny. I get caught in that way too often. And you guys... You know what, you assholes...
On the swear jar.
I don't even want to find out, because it's probably me. It's probably me.
To get you to lose a swear jar. I wonder who holds that record.
Yeah, well, that would be you, probably. Cause you know why? Because you assholes, you and everybody else, you wait till I'm in the middle of reading an article or something, and then I'll hear the voice to chat going off, and I'll think, oh, I better check the chat, and I'll start reading things, and You little tricky bastards. That's what you are.
The record is one word.
Shoes says, "Yup, see, I told you." You sure did. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Cosmic Goat Bear has been following the Archiverse for 2 months, 10 days, and 5 hours.
Awesome.
That is lackluster, sir. You should have found us far before then. 2 months? I've known you longer than 2 months. Where the hell were you at? Somebody AKO Cosmic Goat Bear, please. How dare you, sir?
But have a great night, Cosmic.
The new jackpot number for a chance to
Cosmic's
win
floating off.
redemption of your choices.
Yeah,
0,
Gotta
0,
go,
9.
have
The
fun,
number
be
to
safe.
win a
All right,
YTD
Cosmic Goat Bear, thanks for stopping by. I
championship
appreciate you.
matches 2.
Yeah, so anyways. Lots going on tonight. Of course, the faction war I speak of, Glenola, I mean, if you think about that specific matchup, or that part of the show, there's a lot of history there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, with everybody, except for, everybody except for Nick Aldis.
Well,
And Joe Lincoln. Joe Lincoln and Aldis are both newer to this rivalry and feud. But if you look at the history between, let's say, Jay Simmons and Archer, or Alan Severn and Archer.
If I fall asleep, don't blame
Alan Severn and Jay Simmons.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's got War there to back him up. Carino Farmer is an OG from 1.0. He also has history with, actually he has history with Simmons even, but they just, he had more history with Archer, and at one point he had history with Alan Severn, and that's how he became basically, brought into the Wolfpack. Or whatever it was at the time. I still can't remember what the hell you guys used to call your original faction. Was it just called the Horsemen?
When Carino Farm was brought in, it was for the Wolfpack Horsemen, along with War.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember, from I think it was, mid 2.0 when you formed your first faction or something like that.
Oh, when I did the first faction, that was mid,
I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, we fought Carino Farmer a time or two, but...
Yeah.
But I still don't remember that name.
No, I know. I can't remember it either. I don't know why.
Hello?
Maybe because...
1231 Girly Girl.
Hey, 1231, what's going on? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. And yes, before you say anything, we are supposed to be on YouTube tonight. Glenola hit the wrong button, and we ended up on Twitch.
I don't believe a word of that.
I mean,
That was an Archer.
That
was completely Archer.
Yeah. I mean, I was setting everything up, getting ready to go live, and I was staring at the screen, at the top of the screen where it says Wrestle Wars Genesis, and for some reason I hit Twitch instead of YouTube. And then after we're already live, I was looking at the screen, and I was like, tonight's show is YTD Academy. We're on the wrong platform. But anyways, no big deal. I mean... What's today? Thursday? So we'll have another YTD Live next week anyway, so. We'll be back on YouTube then. Tonight, the Land of Purple gets a surprise from the Land of Red. It is what it is. Either way, going to be a banger of a show. Like I said, there's a contract case matchup. We're debuting the new Women's Legends Championship. We've got a huge faction war going on. We've got the debut of a new superstar, and boy, are they debuting in a big way. Tag team action underway tonight with the tag titles on the line. There's a lot going on tonight, but we're going to get to some dirt sheets, and of course we have some lists as well. But I think at this point, I think we just get the show on the go right now. What do you think?
Let's do it.
I mean, if we're going to have discussions, we may as well enjoy watching some of the matchups, and we can get the tone setter on the go right now. So I say we do that. All right, here we go. And the first match of the night is for the YTD Academy contract case, which of course gives one of these 4 Vixen villains the opportunity to challenge whomever is, at the end of tonight, the YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Champion. This is a ladder match. We have Awesome Kong, Ashley Marie from the Wolfpack, Bailey, and of course Lillian Dust. And of course Ashley Marie just returned not too long ago. Lillian Dust just inked a new contract not too long ago. So these two women looking to climb that ladder and get to the top of the food chain so they can snatch up one of the championship belts and or impress enough of the masses to get changed over to the Wrestle Wars Genesis roster where they can chase championships there. Either way, they're going to be seeking gold. Awesome Kong, Ashley Marie, Bailey, Lillian Dust. Glenola, what do you think? I know Ashley Marie's part of the Wolfpack, but the company surrounding her is fierce.
Yeah, but I think she's proven time and again, never underestimate Ashley Marie.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's been women's champion, right? She's going into the Hall of Fame, or the Hall of Legends. First Triple Crown champion in history. And how fitting was it that it was her, right? Because she's been around since the Archiverse 1.0.
How is everyone?
Right, since the very first season.
I could really see as having been more fitting.
I'm excited about that show. I got a little...
And Mystique Cone, as much as I love Rose Brewer, unfortunately it's not her.
That would have been even more fitting, but...
It would have been cool, but Dynamite Jessie Lee would have been...
Yeah, if Dynamite Jessie Lee had been around any longer, she definitely would have. But technically speaking, we could induct her as a tag team because, and Dynamite Jessie Lee's been around lately, so I could actually message her and see if she minds if we resurrect the character because, her and who's her tag team partner? Was it Ashley Marie? It was Ashley Marie, wasn't it? Was it AM and?
They have been for a while.
Vicious and Delicious, right?
I think so, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If it was Ashley Marie or who it was. But
oh wait, no, it was Dynamite Jessie Lee and forgot her name. Sparkles.
Well, that was the old
Danny
one.
Sparks.
That was the original. Yes.
Yeah, and after that, Ashley Marie had joined them, I believe, and she ended up sticking with Dynamite after that. I believe is how that went down.
Yeah, because it was.
Yo, Leo the King is in the house. What's going on, Leo? Welcome in, my friend.
I miss Danny Sparks.
Yeah, I missed the Bluewood Boys, too.
That would have been a career that I think would have been every bit as good as Ashley Marie.
Yeah.
You know?
And Joshua Dabbs was a fun character. He had many battles with Hulk Hogan. They kept going back and forth.
Of Joshua Dabbs getting his ass kicked and the Blue One Boys just standing
that was
on the ring
I know,
apron.
that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
What was it, about 15 minutes of...
Well, there was a few times in 1.0 with the engine we're using where the Blue Boys actually turned on one another.
Uh-huh.
It was weird.
I just think of that match where it locked up and they just kept going after the manager. And...
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy things that transpired from 1.0 to 4.0. Let me tell you, you know, we had almost naked wrestlers coming out. We had people showing up in championship matches that weren't scheduled to be out there.
People winning matches.
People winning matches they were not even a part of. Yeah, there's like some crazy shit. Like
people being disqualified due to their tag team partner touching them, or their faction partner touching them.
That was great. That was great. That was great. Wait, and who was that against? Was it the Coalition?
It might have been. I don't remember for sure.
I'm pretty sure the Coalition picked up a win off of that craziness. I'm almost positive.
You know,
but yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we have Awesome Kong, Ashley Marie, Bailey, and Lillian Dust. I personally, I'm actually, believe it or not, going to side with you on this one. I say Ashley Marie pulls this one off and becomes the #1 contender to whomever is the victor after tonight's main event. So, without further ado, first match of the night, ladder match. Awesome Kong, Ashley Marie, Bailey, and Lillian Dust.
Hello, Leo the King.
Let's go. You didn't say hi to Leo already? I already said hi to him like minutes ago. You're slacking in your responsibility, sir.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
So Leo,
at least you admit it.
Together we will grow.
If it was Boss, he'd just have an excuse. Joe Link would ignore it.
Support for one another's endeavors.
Also, Archer, timing was perfect. Just got up and online when your show started. Fantastique. Oh, yeah, because it's about, what, 6 a.m. there for you? Is it 6 o'clock in the morning in Denmark?
Hey,
6:30. Yo, Woozy's in the house. One Woozy TV. What's going on, sir? I've been at Woozy's channel watching him run his universe.
Good luck, Leo DH.
He was having some fun. Yep. He was live today and yesterday that I caught. Anyways, I spent more time there yesterday. I had a lot going on today. Wife and I had a road trip. We had a great day. Actually, we have many great days. We really do. I mean, soon to be wife. Anyway, I call her my wife. We have a 14-year story where it's not like we're a new couple. So, but hey, it's one of those things that's hard to believe unless you live it. We enjoy our time together, and it's just
you have so much fun that you tell somebody.
Well, we're also best friends. Like, we've been friends.
Yeah, just leave them hanging.
Yeah, we've been friends far longer than we've been lovers, and that's over 20 years, and so but we've been in love for just about 14 years, and then of course we had our session apart, and then came back together. So it's just things are the way they should be. They're beyond good. I can't even explain. So I'm good. I'm very good. So I'd put that into different words, but I just don't have them right now. So I think I'll just leave it at I'm very, very good. Very, very good. And I'm excited for the future, so that's good too. But anyways, we keep talking. And Dedrick's in the house. And people keep coming in. We still haven't started the first match. So let's go without further ado. Ladder match for the YTD Academy Grand Prix Championship contract case. Showtime and go time. Alright, so I'm playing with the TTS. Nice! I don't have my volume up, so I actually didn't know that. I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Now I can hear the TTS. I try not to have things too loud, because the missus is sleeping beside me, so I tend to keep it at a lower volume. Not that you guys can hear it anyway, so it really does. But I can hear the TTS through my soundbar.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife.
Yeah, well, if you have your volume up loud enough on your device that you've got the stream up on, then you'll hear it then. For me personally, because I have it running through everything through my soundbar, I can hear it through the soundbar.
Determined look on her face. She knows how to prove
Not clearly, because like I said, I have it at a lower volume, but I can hear it. That alerts me at least that I need to pay attention to the chat. That's why I like the TTS. The other thing is, I much prefer watching a video that doesn't have a section of chat room. Like when you watch the VODs, what I used to hate about the VODs was you got that chat room still there on your VOD, and it just didn't, I don't know, it doesn't look clean. Did you hear one about the manure truck crashing into the Ford Econoline? The shit really hit the fan. Nice.
The van.
Oh, the van, yeah, well, I said fan because generally speaking, when you say that, the shit hit the fan. Dedrick says, give me that big, humongous... That, you know, fuck yourself. I'm not reading that. It's too long of a word. Go fuck yourself. Somebody AKO Dedrick. Oh shit, they can't. We made a mod. Who the fuck made Dedrick mod? Like, are you insane? Honestly. That is the stupidest decision I've ever heard. That's like giving France with 2 L's mod. Could you imagine? We'd be fucked up.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving.
Dedrick says, I think you might have been drunk. Well, that's a possibility. There were a couple times where I may or may not have had vodka before a show. I'm sure we remember those. But anyway, we won't talk about those. Yeah, you can't AKO him. He's a mod. He just keeps coming back. Keeps moving forward. But anyway, yeah. So a lot of history with that particular faction war we've been discussing between Archer and Sever and Farmer, Simmons. I mean, it's and now you've got War into the mix. You've got Joe Lincoln into the mix. I mean, it is a crazy situation. It's going to be interesting. I'm intrigued. Personally.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction. She'll get an even bigger one.
Break time notice. Hey, thanks, Woozy. Appreciate that. I'll utilize that when I need to use the facilities.
Yeah, and Woozy, party's open.
Oh, yeah, the party is open, Woozy. If you're able to or want to join the broadcast, feel free, my friend. Yeah, even if it's for a few minutes. You're one of our best co-hosts in the history of the Archiverse, so don't ever feel like you can't join the broadcast. You're home, too, my friend. If you can't, we get it. No problem. But you're always welcome.
Look at the swagger on display. I love it.
But anyways.
Really, Saxton? You know a number of people
this Lillian Dust from Team I'm to Dusty, I mean, she has been really impressive lately. You know who else was impressive was that Svetlana. I mean, she did not beat Rose Brewer, but she is still very impressive that she did that. I'm talking about, what's her name? Is it Svetlana Vedrozka?
She knows tonight is going
was that
to
her name?
be
Did I say? I think
challenge.
that's it.
But if anyone is up for it, it's this woman.
Woozy says, I'll see what I can do. All right, Woozy, if not, I mean, we're happy to just have you in the chat and back on the Archiverse TV channel, my friend. I mean, it is good to see you. By the way, how have things been going?
It is ladder match time. Don't forget.
Nice, Glenola. You know what's funny about that is other people are doing it anyways, but now you're redeeming your own. That's the hilarious part.
Before they move on to tables and chairs, anything can happen.
Hey, it's comic relief, and it also, you know, our shows, because first and foremost, we've basically transitioned and evolved from just a fantasy wrestling eFed. We're now a fantasy wrestling eFed and podcast because we simply deliver news and rumors. We deliver historical facts from pro wrestling, and we talk about other things. We are a podcast now. We are a fantasy wrestling eFed podcast. And so one of the worst things you can do when you tune in to listen to people on a broadcast, you don't want to hear the dead air. You don't want to hear. I mean, it happens. There's going to be moments because this is a wrestling show, so we all get caught up watching the matches. Sometimes we're like, oh crap, shit, we should probably be talking to the masses, but. One of the things that bore me about a lot of other wrestling shows that I go to is that there's a lot of dead air time and/or they're being very repetitive. Too much commentary. Like you don't want. Could you imagine tuning into an episode of Raw? They don't have any actual discussion. It's just always bouncing off the ropes. Elbow drop. Always clothesline. Just nonstop. You know what I mean? There's play-by-play, there's play-by-play, and then there's commentary. Those are actually, believe it or not, folks, two different things. You can mix them together, but they are two different things, and you can't have more than one without the other. Right? It's a show. You want to entertain people. They don't want to hear just mumbo-jumbo and jargon about clotheslines and drop kicks. They want to know when that's happening, especially the big spots, but they want to hear you guys talk about the history of the wrestlers. They want to hear you talk about the rivalries and the future ideas and concepts. They want to hear about all that stuff. So you got to do that. Again, you wouldn't want to tune into an episode of Raw and hear a broken record of wrestling jargon. You know what I mean? Look at this Bailey going for the contract case already. This is crazy. Nobody's paying attention. Oh, here comes Lillian Dust, though. Did you see that? Lillian Dust just speared AM right through the goddamn ladder and left Bailey hanging. Awesome Kong, she's just sitting there having a pose down. I don't know what's going on with her.
She goes back inside the ropes.
She's very excited to be there.
She flips it back on her.
Nice lag time.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I mean, you've known forever. You don't have to worry about that. So for anybody that's wondering how Glenola is able to keep up with me even though he's in a lag, it's simply from day one, anybody that's joined the broadcast has learned to just kind of try to let me lead and guide, and then you can ad-lib from there. That's how he does that. He's just very good at it. Trust me, it's not easy. Ask Uzi. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when we're in the middle of talking something and I'll go off on a rant on something, then I'll start talking about the match, and then he has to remember what he said. It's not easy, and he does it all. Woozy even did by the end of it. Christian Cool. Well, we keep tripping his tongue up lately, but that's only because he fell off the wagon for a while. So, yeah, it does. That's the thing. Basically, the co-hosts, unless they're in the same room as I am. You're not going to keep up with the play-by-play, but just worry about the commentary. That's all you got to do is worry about the commentary, and first and foremost, have a good time up here on the broadcast. All right, because that's first and foremost what this show is about, a good time. It isn't just about a wrestling show. It's not just about characters and stories. It's about a lot of great people. I mean, the Archiverse community, we say it all the time, and we're always going to talk about it, but the Archiverse community has a lot of brilliant people in it. Brilliant people. Great gamers, awesome human beings. And so that is what makes it so fun to be here. It's not just because, oh, cool, we get to watch wrestling. I mean, we can do that anytime we want. It's about this time spent with such a great community while we get to do all of these things that we enjoy doing.
It is all about the good times.
Joe Lake! Yeah. What's going on, Joe Lake? Is B's Big E today.
Getting the ladder set up now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
All right, she's back in, ready to go. She's got her where she wants her.
Nice. I'm Andre the Giant. I've never, ever got Andre the Giant. That's awesome. You know, we just started the show, and we're at over 100 comments in the chat already. These guys are fired up tonight. You guys are fired right up. We're at over 100 comments, and we're barely into the show. That is crazy. Joe says, not much. Oh, good, you were cleared to go back to work. Fantastic. So Joe was not feeling well for a spell and was not able to return until he was cleared medically to do so. So when did you go back? Yesterday? The day before yesterday? Out of curiosity. But glad you're feeling better and glad you're back to work, because I know what it's like to be stuck at home. You know, because it gets boring. Like, I'm one of those people that unless I have something real good planned and a specific amount of time to do so, I don't even like vacations, because it's always, like, you always think, oh, I'll take a week off. And then suddenly 3 days in, you're like, okay, what do I do now? What do I? Because guaranteed.
Never had that.
Oh, see, I have lots of times. Because, I mean, there's only so much you can do in a week anyway. So you're only, but it's just like, you do it in the first 3-4 days, then there's still 2, 3, 4 days left of your vacation where you're just going to sit around and do absolutely nothing. And that bores the shit out of me. So now, I'm living a bit of a different life now. My wife, we like to do things together. We like to go for drives, meaninglessly go for drives and just drive together and look at scenery, all that kind of stuff. You know, and watch movies and TV. Like, we just do a lot of things. So I'm not so much bored anymore these days. So I guess I could take a week off. Whoa, how did she? I didn't even see her climb the ladder, much less grab that contract case. Did you? Yeah. The funny thing about that is I was watching the match, but I was watching Awesome Kong down in the bottom right-hand corner, beat up Lillian Dust. And I missed Ashley Marie going to the top of the ladder. So that is it. That is all. The winner of the contract case and new #1 contender to the Women's YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Championship from the Wolfpack. And Team AMCB, it is the Diamond Ashley Marie.
Absolutely was. From bell to bell.
Your new #1 contender. Congratulations, Glenola and the Wolfpack, and of course, AMC me and Ashley Marie back to her winning ways, just like that. Wow. All right, that's cool.
Hello, Punisher.
Yo, Punisher, what's going on? Punisher, you can join the broadcast too if you want, my friend, but welcome in. Archer, I have good news, Woozy says. Yeah, but Punisher, if you want to join the broadcast, feel free. What's been going on? Well, what's been going on is we started YTD Academy episode number 17 and ended up on Twitch instead of YouTube. We're not going to even discuss how that happened, so don't ask, how dare you. But it's going to be a great show. We just had our first match of the night. It was contract case matchup for the YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. Now, we're going into a Trinado Trap match for the YTD Academy Pure Women's Wrestling Championship. And look at these villains. Ronda Rousey, Stephanie Wolf, and the winningest superstar in Archerverse history. From Team Distinct Cone, it is the Viking Rose Brewer putting up her championship. She's already defended, so she is certainly undisputed and reigning and defending. So, Glenola, what do you think? We have Ronda Rousey.
Rose Brewer.
Yeah, Rose Brewer automatically for you?
Yeah.
It's really hard. It is hard to bet against her.
She's proven time and again.
I believe, if I look, Ronda Rousey might have been the first pure champion, wasn't she?
Punisher's show was awesome today.
Might have been.
I'm just going to look right now real quick just to fact check that. Yep, Ronda Rousey was the very first pure women's championship. So that makes sense because when I first started the show, I did wonder why they automatically wanted to pit her against Rose Brewer. So that makes sense. Stephanie Wolf, of course, decided she was going to insert herself into the title pick. She, of course, is also the Stephanie Wolf is the #1 contender to the Genesis Women's World Championship, which is, of course, how she squeaked herself into this matchup. Trying to throw around some weight. She's contender to the main roster. She wanted a championship title up, and she stuck herself right between Ronda Rousey and Rose Brewer. That might be a stupid idea, though. I mean, if she's got opportunity on the main roster, why would you take a chance like that? Would you? I would not.
Yeah,
that could be. I was just gonna say that could be a very stupid idea. Okay, so I'm 2 matches in a row. Has this ever happened before? I mean, not 2 matches in a row for anybody that's listening. How dare you? And if you even mention that, I will ban you. I meant that I'm going to agree.
Most of your shows are 2 in a row, aren't you?
That I'm going to agree with you for the 2nd match in a row. And I'm going to go with Rose Brewer defending her title here. Now, again, Stephanie Wolf is contender to the main roster. She's going to be fighting for the Genesis World Championship over on WrestleWars Genesis. Ronda Rousey, right, the baddest bitch on the planet. She was the very first pure wrestling champion. She wants that title back. I mean, either way you look at it, I think Stephanie Wolf inserted herself into a dogfight here. No pun intended to the Wolfpack, of course, but good Lord. But anyways, we're going to find out. Without further ado, here we go. Trinado Trap Match for the YTD Academy Pure Women's Wrestling Championship. Let's turn and burn, baby.
I always said you beat the swear jar.
Did I? I didn't even know I had one. You assholes. When was that issued? I'm going to go back and look now. And Punisher invaded with a villain, too. By the way, thank you very much for the raid, Punisher. Appreciate you very much, and thanks for being here. And again, if you want to join the broadcast, jump on. Jump on.
Looks like it's about the same time Joe Lee, or just before Joe Lee.
Just before he popped in.
Lady Destroyer, Stephanie.
Wow. It's a big time opportunity.
And by the way, the lottery numbers should be good. Nobody won it after we changed it last time.
From the response on social media,
should be still good. I forget what they are, though. Let's see. 00921. Yep, that's right.
Tonight.
Yep, that's what we changed it to after, I believe, Glenola. No, Sir Jack was the last winner.
Big as it gets.
Sir Jack the greatest.
6. Good luck on Words There are some amazing fun channel rewards to choose from.
Except for I forgot to change. I keep forgetting to change WCW Starrcade. I mean, we haven't even had Starrcade since 3.0, first of all.
Yeah, and the competition's going to find that out in just a moment.
I don't know who I'm going to blame for that one, but I will figure it out.
Oh, Joe Link is in the running.
Ooh, what's the number? 009, isn't it?
Yeah,
arguably one of the most highest profile
I'm just looking.
we've ever
Nope,
seen
093.
WWE.
Oh, no, that's not it. 009, yeah, so Joe Link is in the running for the channel redemption.
0-1. Good luck, Punisher 25825.
And Punisher got 001.
They're going nuts.
Yeah, that puts him even closer.
Punisher is 8 away.
So Punisher, right now, you're in the lead for the channel redemption reward. You're 8 away. Yeah.
Yep.
Joe Link's like, what? But anyways, you didn't answer us. Punisher, would you like to join us on the broadcast, my friend?
He actually...
Oh, he said I will for a little bit, yeah. How dare you? You'll stay for the whole show? Or we'll have to ban Woozy. Look at that, Woozy got 0. How did Woozy get... How did he tie it, though? That's not even supposed to be possible. I know! So now they're both... That's okay, listen. If you guys, by the end of the show, end up still... If nobody beats that, I will give you both the channel redemption reward of your choice. I will give you both. I don't know how that's even possible, but...
Confident, Corey. With good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose.
No, nobody else has ever had the exact same number, no.
What did they do then? Same distance?
I think they had... No, they each won their own award, but...
Joe and your numbers are 1.
Okay.
The champion, I guarantee there is no
Yeah, they
doubt in their
did.
mind as they're
They
leaving
did.
this match with the title around their waist.
But the other reason was I forgot to.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it, I'll be
DC is in the running for the title.
Ooh, the title that she
Here we go in this no
no longer.
match.
Actually, no,
off limits here.
she didn't hold that when she held the Genesis World Championship. I was thinking because no, it was because Honeybee is still the reigning defending champion in YTD. Never mind.
2-1-0 is the number, and DC got
229. Yep. All right, so we got Woozy and Punisher and DC. We'll have to keep track of that so we can keep that noted.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Because in the YTD discussion room, I'm gonna start putting. I want people to start putting in when they've won their, or we will do it for them, whatever. That they won a channel redemption and or title op.
Do I have to put all the options?
And she's stunned in the
New
corner.
jackpot number 48.
Well, no.
Okay.
This is a new thing. You're not included. Don't you dare make me read all that shit. You know what? I will shut down the Discord. Fuck you.
I think I got like 9 redemptions.
Woozy says, fuck it, I'll be on in 10. Yes, One Woozy TV is joining it. And so is Punisher. This is going to be a great broadcast. We're going to have 4 people on the broadcast for the first time in some time.
I don't even know if that's completely
And by the way,
possible,
it should sound better tonight too because I did change the prioritized chat a bit, so it should.
aspect of a triple threat match.
I mean, hold on.
Taking a
Let's find out.
But if it's legal, I don't see why you'd avoid
Say
doing
something.
it.
Hello, something.
Well, that's definitely something.
Echo.
Yeah, okay, I can hear you fine. Joling says, I hear you guys great today. Fantastic. So all I did was slightly change the prioritized chat so that it would hear us better than the game. But now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and change some of the volume settings in there and maybe turn down those a little bit because that way they're not louder than the guests as well sometimes. But I don't know. Joe Link says it's fine right now. He says he hears us great tonight, so maybe that did the trick totally. Maybe I don't have to do anything. I mean, I can hear myself clear as a bell too. Actually, I don't even hear any crackling or anything, so that's good.
I still have a Johnny joke.
Oh, that's right, John. I'm sorry. Yeah, we've been going off talking about other things, and we forgot about the damn Johnny joke.
And I know DC loves Johnny jokes.
We all love Johnny jokes. That's why we made the damn redemption, you crazy nutcall.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, those of you that may not know, Johnny is a
I
little
don't believe it. How did the challengers
But
survive
his
that?
neighbor
By the
just
skin of
had a
their
baby.
teeth. And don't expect the champ
And
to start going easy on them now.
That is firing your biggest shot, but
So they
leaving
get
your
back from the
prey left
hospital,
standing.
parents get back from
Time
the
to
hospital with the baby.
reload.
And Johnny's family's invited over to see the
Oh
baby.
no! Stun
Before they
gun!
left their house, Johnny's dad had a small conversation.
Oh, look at this here.
And explained about the baby
That
that
attack
year.
was definitely
And he told Johnny
pre-calculated.
that he says
Hoping
one
to
thing about
greatly
that baby
diminish the
missing
power
ears,
in that arm.
he's going to get the hiding of his life. He won't be sitting down for a month. So Johnny told that he understood. He agreed not to mention the baby's lack of ears.
Check out this power.
They get there and Johnny kind of
Rowdy Buster.
Wow, what
The
a
title
beautiful
might change
baby.
hands.
Goes into the pin.
Thanks, Johnny.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight. Don't put the cart before the horse.
Yes,
The champ
first of all,
kicked
we're
out
also
and has no
grateful.
intentions
Dr.
on
Teddy will have
losing that
perfect
title
vision.
anytime soon.
Oh,
The
that's
best
great,
shot was
Johnny.
thrown, but
He'd
he
be caught if
couldn't
he
put
needed
this match
glasses.
away. We're seeing an unbelievable. Oh, here we go! Suplex! Pile driver.
What the hell did I just come into?
Thanks for coming, but champions need to
Hey,
finish the
folks, how's it
job.
going?
And they're still in this. And look at the disbelief
He
on
came in
the
with
face
new
of the
redeem.
champion. They both know what's at stake.
About a
Neither
week ago,
competitor is going to lose easy
can
here.
actually
And that
redeem for
result
his
leaves
little
everyone
Johnny joke.
shocked. When will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time? And did you
Yeah, you see, you
hear
can
the
redeem for
impact
that.
of that?
He redeems it himself now too, by the way.
Clear position now.
Yeah. And welcome into the broadcast, by the way. And guess we're doing fantastic. Guess what? One Woozy TV is also. Speaking of, here comes One Woozy TV back in the saddle once again. How you doing, Woozy?
trying to somehow.
I'm awesome, actually. Yeah, we have 4 people on the broadcast for the first time in a hot minute. That is fantastic. So how is the life changing going?
Looking for the victory. 2. She kicks out with force. There's some shock in the arena after that.
Another 7 pounds down.
Impressive ring IQ on display there.
Boom!
Sweet. Nice. That is awesome.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Yeah, this is
Fantastic. Yeah, that's right. So it hasn't even been a full year yet, and you're already down 48 pounds.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
That is phenomenal.
Jumping knee strike. I like that.
Yeah. It's determination, dedication, determination, self-respect first and foremost.
Oh, that backfired on her. Placed into the corner.
Superman punch.
Or chicken nuggets. By the way, speaking of chicken nuggets, your stalker was around just about a week and a half ago. It was weird and random, and it was less funny because you weren't around, right? So it was just dumb at that point. It's like, okay, so you're not even paying attention, and then he's not here, and you still come in. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh, same old stuff. Same old stuff. They still think you're, you know, they
obsessed with their titties.
Yeah, that was it for the most part. You know. That's right. That's right. You never take your clothes off without dinner being bought first. You know.
It didn't last long. I mean, we said one thing. We were banned pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I forget who banned them, but they were banned very quickly. Was it you? Okay, yeah. Because I didn't even get a chance to respond. I just barely noticed they were in there, and before I said anything, bam, they were gone. So I was like, oh.
This arena has covered. Isn't it enough? Back to the locker room
No.
they go.
For streaming?
Places her right in the corner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes when you have life changes, it also brings other opportunities and new. I mean, for instance, I haven't been running as near as many shows as I was. I mean, we're doing dark matches. No. So, I mean, we've been doing dark matches, and we've been running Genesis weekly as our only scheduled show for now. And we did have Super Brawl for a while, but we decided to cut back to one scheduled show, and then we've been running tournaments and YTD Academy Live. So we're going to do YTD Academy Live probably once every 2 weeks going forward, but I'm going to do one next week, and then from there it'll be every 2 weeks after that. In between it'll be dark matches, usually on Sundays is when that's going to happen, but it could happen periodically throughout the week if we have newcomers, etc. And then Genesis will be the only show that will build the actual stream previews. What we're going to do is about every 3 months or so. Whoa! That was a fast match, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all the winner of the match. And new, and once again, YTD Academy Women's Pure Wrestling Champion, the baddest bitch on the planet, Ronda Rousey, is your new champion. She dethroned Rose Brewer. Wow. Good thing we weren't betting on that one, Glow, because you and I were wrong-ski. We be wrong about the Viking. The baddest bitch on the planet just fucked us over. Wow. All right, so Ronda Rousey, your new champion, guys. What do you think? I mean, did anybody, out of curiosity, of course, Punisher, Lucy, would you have bet on Ronda Rousey?
No.
Now, she was the first ever Pure Wrestling champion, but since it was the Viking Rose Brewer that held that title, Punisher, what about you? Would you have bet for...
I'm biased, so I'm going to say yes.
Oh, you like Ronda Rousey? Well, I mean, I do too. I just don't know if I would bet over her over Brewer type of thing, but...
You know, honestly, I don't think she gets enough credit for everything that she's done.
She's one of the fastest rising professional wrestlers. I'm not just talking superstars, but professional wrestlers. Now, she was an athlete and a judoka and a bunch of... And she already had good ground game, so very easy to transition to pro wrestling. But how quickly she... developed charisma, and she got steadily better on the microphone as she went. She still could use work on that, but she just and she was able to very quickly get over with the crowd. Like, it was just phenomenal, and still does The only other person that does that, I think, is Logan Paul. You know, he became very good inside that ring in a short amount of time, and I was very impressed with that because it showed his dedication and his love for pro wrestling. Because you don't become that good that fast without loving the business. It's not possible. It just isn't, because you take a lot of bumps and bruises, and you know what I mean? Like, it's a tough business. People don't give it credit enough. Those are some of the best athletes on the planet. You know, they might not be driving each other in the face with a foot or a full-on fist every single time, but you know, they take slams and clotheslines, and there's no way you can possibly, you know, receive those perfectly every single time. So there's a reason these guys are getting hurt all the time, right? It's a tough business. So for him to become so good, I mean, did you see that mid-air collision with Ricochet, for instance? Do you remember that? Holy fuck, I couldn't believe they did that. That was an amazing spot. The thud through the arena. I mean, it was a highlight. It was a highlight.
That hurt my ribs.
Right? I watched that one. Wow.
What did you guys think of the new World Heavyweight Championship?
Oh, well, I love it. I love it.
I am not impressed.
I don't know how you can't be, because it's a throwback to a few different championships. It literally is a modernized big gold, but it also throws back the NWA title, a little bit of the AWA title in there, and in some cases it's, you know, like I said, big gold, so it throws you back to the World Heavyweight Championship. I love it.
I guess I look at it differently. To me, it just looks like, it reminds me of like the episode of Game of Thrones where the dude just kind of like poured like a bunch of gold on the other dude's head. It just kind of clumped there, and they decided to put a W up front.
Yeah, well, see, that's the way I feel about the AEW title, because it looks like a giant fucking brooch more than a championship belt. It does. It looks like something your grandma would wear on her collar going to church or something. It's just...
Speaking of AEW...
AEW's actually been getting pretty good lately. Like, their entire... I still can't make it through an entire one of their shows, but some of their matches they've had in the last few weeks have been phenomenal.
Hello, YT Shadows and Danny Phantom. Welcome in.
Shadows and Danny Phantom. What's going on, guys? Thanks for popping in. Shadows, what's going on? Of course, everybody knows that Shadows is up to no good tonight. They don't know exactly what's going on. They do know there's a debut of a new superstar, and they do know you are to blame for something that may or may not happen later, but they don't know exactly what's happening. But anyways, Danny Phantom, welcome in. What are you doing? How was your day? What's new and exciting in Phantomville? Thanks for being here. Episode number 467, guys. And incidentally, episode 17 of YTD Academy. And by the way, we're not supposed to be on Twitch tonight. It just kind of happened by chance. It's like Immaculate Conception. Sort of.
It happened due to Archer fucking up.
We are right?
And I
How
actually
dare
said
you
something
blame me?
about that.
You think I was in control of it or something?
I rated you too.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on YouTube tonight.
I was like, well, it looks like he's on at the YouTube Academy. It kind of threw me off. I was like, all right.
Yeah. All right, before we continue in conversations, here we go. Next match tonight, elimination-style tag team matchup between two of the greatest teams in pro wrestling today. We got the Steiner brothers, who just returned a short spell ago, taking on the Weapons of Mass Destruction. We've got Tony Stone and the man called Drek teaming up for the Weapons of Mass Destruction to defend their titles. They have just, of course, won not too long ago. They beat the winningest tag team in Archerverse history, Demolition, to pick up the YTD Academy Tag Team Championships. And, of course, they've held those titles before. They've held other championships as well, singles championships and tag team championship. Weapons of Mass Destruction have been on an absolute tear for the last 2 seasons. They are very disturbing people, too, not to mention. But we got the Weapons of Mass Destruction taking on the Steiner brothers. What do you guys think? Who walks out of this one with the W?
Actually, it turned out great. I set up Streamcord and it helped me see if I
am
too. You're going with the Steiners?
I'll go with
How dare you guys? Me too. I gotta stick with they've been just awesome. And I know the Steiner brothers, powerhouse, technically sound. They are one of the greatest tag teams in history, period. But man, the Weapons of Mass Destruction have been just on point lately. And they work so well as a unit. They complement one another's styles in there, even though I mean, if you compare Stone and you compare Drek, their styles are pretty much opposite, kind of, when you think about it. But
I take the blame. I summoned you.
Say hello, let you guys know how I'm doing.
It's a big time opportunity.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We appreciate that.
Be on the line here.
You're right, Michael.
And
it
judging
is.
from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned.
All right, sounds good. But yeah, even if you don't stream too much yourself and run any shows yourself, make sure you stop by. And I mean, this is your home and your community as well. So whether it's the chat room or the broadcast, doesn't matter. You being here is it is good for business.
They are ready for battle.
Now, you should just realize that if you're in the chat room and not on the broadcast, I'm going to give you shit.
Elijah Archer versus Mitchell Vaughn versus Joe.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get in the chat room, I was waiting for Glenola to say something.
Versus Roman Legends versus Jack Quad Pure Wrestling.
For Glenola?
Oh,
nice.
No.
Shadows, that's only going to be possible if Jack Quad retains his title tonight.
Everybody else, Cole. It seems like
that is a hell of a match, though.
Demise, but not me.
Holy shit. Ban a whole son of a bitch. Oh, you banned Glenola. Nice. It's me and Punisher. Every time I see ban a host, I just automatically assume it's me. I'm paranoid. Yeah, I'm very presumptuous.
Just because Archer was bitching that nobody ever banned me. So I started banning myself.
I don't want you to feel left out.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Ooh, swear jar. But I see it, though. I see it.
No, come on now.
Punisher, I have to do it. I gotta do it.
That's fine.
Fun times.
Fun times.
What's Punisher got coming?
I
got a swear jar. Glenola got banned. Target the evasion, Mr. Pink. Cut the cords for Punisher.
Nope. I'm going silent.
I think it's, I forget how long it is.
Love you too, Woozy.
Is it 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I don't even know.
Good to know your sense of humor is still sticking around.
Causing the ability before he leaves. He's pulling a Glenola here. That is ghastly.
Guess I'll talk to you in about 5 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Did you get blistered or were the cords cut? I forget. Cut the cords.
Archer.
Take care, Archer.
Have a good one, Lizzie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Case as one of the best teams ever.
Tree of Knowledge or Rotten Fruit, Glenola wants. Where is Cut the Cords? There it is. 15 minutes of silence. You can all, well, technically, Punisher, you can actually still communicate via chat room.
Experience.
For Cut the Cords, you just can't be vocal. So you're good to communicate, just not vocally.
Someone take those first steps tonight. He turns it around. Counters on counters.
So we're invading Mr. Pink later, apparently. That's Mr. Pink Gaming, I assume?
Whoa, look at that. And somehow he's able to work his way out of the hold.
Ooh, Punisher got his band type sped up. There you go, Punisher.
So he can come back now.
Across the shoulders.
So Punisher's been resurrected. Welcome back, Punisher.
Yeah, I was just praising the sun, too. What the fuck?
Ooh, a little sun praise.
Yeah, well, you know.
Reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways
about
about
happy
it.
times.
Double
So listen, have you watched any wrestling this week?
A little worse for wear now.
A little bit, not a lot. Did I watch Backlash? Yeah.
Okay, tell me your thoughts.
Match
Match by match if you wish, but...
So what's your favorite strategy to
match by match,
any match, Corey?
go off of.
I'm scouting the building top to bottom. And
I mean, I thought it was nuts.
I think they need to do more shows in Puerto Rico.
I would say best.
The little surprises they had in the mix was, I thought was amazing. But overall, like, when it comes to the overall show, I think it was mediocre.
Steiner's caught with a
That was
reversal.
mediocre overall. You want to think?
With a standing
I pretty much... So I've literally never watched a Backlash. I still haven't watched this one. I do know what happened, but I've never watched a Backlash. I tend not to watch. I do sometimes, but I tend not to watch too many of what I consider the in-between pay-per-views because they're simply additional story builders to the 4 big pay-per-views or premium live events. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
And I'm one of those. I feel lately, you know, I kind of watch behind the scenes as to maybe what's going on, like with highlights and stuff like that with Raw and stuff like that. And I get myself to sit and watch a full Raw and SmackDown. I can't do it.
Military press.
I mean, I can't say it. Well, lately, Raw, yes. Lately, SmackDown, no. Lately, AEW, I can watch about half of, or depending on how they lay it out, I can watch some, turn the channel, then go back and watch the rest, type of thing.
Well, I mean, like, it's not the fact that I can't, it's the fact that one of those, it's not really part of, like, my daily life routine. Like, I can tell, like, I'm a robot when it comes to my routine, so... I kind of flexible and it gives me time to...
Joe Link, thank you for the 15 tiny little beautiful gems. We appreciate that.
But no, like back to Backlash, I mean, like...
And that was an efficient display of
there was, it almost, like, there's many as small as Backlashes that really think they did what they could.
Yeah.
Definitely, for me at least, match of the night was
superstars must be feeding off the WWE
Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
There seems to be a lot of praise for Bad Bunny and Damian Priest lately.
Now, am I a big fan of letting celebrities like take wins over talent all the time? That's actually no,
I agree with you on that.
That's the only downfall I have with it. Like, I think the only reason they did it that way was because they're in Puerto Rico. And,
probably,
obviously, but with Bad Bunny being there and stuff like that, I mean, I don't think Damian Priest gets enough praise for actually, essentially carrying that match.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't think Damian Priest will ever be a world champion, but...
no, there was someone I was talking about because they were working on his mic skills and stuff like that. He was just really good. That match with Bad Bunny actually did him good because, like, he was thrown into the same names as, like, Seth Rollins and Judgment Day.
Joe Link says AEW was in Detroit and the main event, Kenny Omega versus Moxley, was good. It was a cell match. Oh, the suplex driver to Tony Stone. Did you see that?
I did.
Good God. Did somebody get a pinfall? Did Drek get a pinfall? Oh, it's not 2 out of 3 falls. Sorry, it's elimination. It is now the Weapons of Mass Destruction versus Scott Steiner. That is, even if you are Scott Steiner, that is not good news.
No,
Frankensteiner.
I don't see Big Booty Daddy winning it.
No. Anything's possible, but I mean, Drek's still in it to win it. Tony Stone still good to go. I mean, it's not looking good for Scott Steiner.
Right.
Oh!
Honestly, like, I thought, at least at Backlash, I thought they were going to give the title to US guy. Because she was over as over could get.
Oh my God! Tony Stone is on fire in there, but Scott Steiner got into the way just in time. He just about ate another foot. Oh, just ate one anyways. Good God. Why is I don't know. I was going to say the same thing. Why is Drek breaking up his own partner's pinfall attempt here? He just wants a piece of Steiner, apparently. He paid the price for it, though. That was a headbutt right in the face there.
I have noticed that,
we are not appreciating Archer. Nobody listen to Glenola. There is no hashtag for appreciate Archer. That will not be trending. It is not a thing. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Punisher.
No, I've noticed, like, since the update, they've gotten, like, a little more buggy.
Drek says, or Dedrick says, Drek wants the damn hat trick. Yeah, he does.
Oh, look at this.
Like, with my tag team matches every now and again, both opponents will go, like, east and west instead of north and south, and they'll just stare at each other.
Right, yeah.
Right across the ring. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And then it just gets to the count of 6, and they get right back in the ring. It's like, what's the point?
Oh my goodness! That's it.
Oh, a Dragonsteiner. And he
like,
tapped him out. That is it. That is all.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and still YTD Academy not Grand Prix, but World Tag Team Champions from the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Team Shadows and Team Dedrick. It is Tony Stone and the man called Drek. Weapons of Mass Destruction still your tag team champions. I almost said Grand Prix tag team champions. That is not what the titles are called. I felt like Michael Cole there briefly. I felt like he's always saying dumb shit.
And we are looking at the last superstar standing in this
It's like, make sure there's no bitter. Just let Cole talk.
The seemingly impossible. That's what elimination matches are all about.
Shit. What?
I thought his time should be over by now.
Yeah, my time should be over, isn't it? Is it not? I don't even know, actually. How long ago?
Sure. I'll have to double check.
Swear jar. Yeah, you'll have to check mod view. Damn it, I forgot about that, actually. That is ghastly. But anyways, congratulations to Weapons of Mass Destruction and, of course, Shadows and Dedrick. Big title defense. After, of course, defeating Demolition for those championships. So, fantastic. That tag team just continues to reach for the skies. Sky's the limit for those guys. And the Weapons of Mass Destruction just keep getting more fierce, don't they? It's interesting. I have heard that there is a appreciate. No, there is not an appreciate. Somebody ban DC, please.
Yep.
How dare you?
There's going to be an appreciate Archer stream.
There's not going to be there is no. There's not though. That's not actually happening. It is not a thing. Punisher, that is still listen to them. They're just. It's like Jedi mind fuckery. They're trying, but it's just remember those are movies. That's all you got to remember. You'll be okay. I promise you. There is no appreciation. What do you mean, why?
I'm just telling
why?
What
Z.
I have heard.
So the letters of the alphabet, they make words. I mean, you can have compilation of words that are sentences per paragraphs. You could even turn that into, chapters and other such things, but I don't know about why. I'm just telling what I've heard. I think, what you've heard is misleading speculation. It's like TMZ. Sometimes you watch it and they tell a story, but they haven't really got all the facts, and then later on they got to backtrack. It's one of those things. It's propaganda. Anyway. So let's move on to the next propaganda, damn it. That's what it is. Alright, here we go. Next match of the night.
By our constant support for one and author's endeavors.
It is a triple threat elimination matchup for the YTD Academy Pure Wrestling Championship. Falls count anywhere, of course, and we have Kenny Jackson from Team Honeybee Wrestling, Logan Paul, and of course the reigning defending new champion, Jack Quad, putting his title on the line.
At this exact moment, it was 11 minutes ago that the swear jar was given.
Was it? And how long How long is it supposed to be? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I forget.
That's what I gotta look up.
Yeah, I forget what it is.
I think it's 10, but I'm not. Let me look it up.
I also have to open the betting line for this matchup because we're officially in the championship round. So give me a moment while I do that. I know. Here I am talking about wanting to be done by 2. It's 12:30 and we're in the championship rounds.
It's 5. We've probably been talking about 4 minutes. So
what if the next?
You beat it, but it was another
close
one, Archer.
Nice. That's 2 swear jars I beat tonight. So if it goes really fast, we will have a bonus match. What that bonus match is, we'll discuss that later. But we'll see how the next 3 matches go. All right. So betting line.
Just remember, Archer appreciation does not have to happen on the Archer streams.
I'll just have the anti-channel watching venture and go around and telling people why they should not. Matter of fact, I'll encourage Punisher to run a stream, and I'll convince everybody they should go to Punisher's channel because he's naked and streaming Pokemon. Which is weird. Which is weird, by the way, Punisher. I don't know why you would do that, but
and possibly.
And possibly.
Hey, but Archer, then we can just have a Archer appreciation on Punisher Street. You know?
I don't think he said that. I did not hear that come out of Punisher's mouth.
I mean, I could. I could make a whole arena dedicated just to you.
But I mean, why would we want to? Why would we want to encourage such villainy coming from one traitorous, treacherous Glenola?
Because I mean, I'm not going to say you can't.
Hey,
but I could.
you make me have an appreciation stream.
No, I did not. There's no proof of that.
Appreciate Glenola's stream. I had no say in.
I don't. There's no proof of that.
I'm calling shenanigans.
Right?
I'll bet you I can find the VOD.
I bet. I'm calling shenanigans on Archer.
You're calling shenanigans on me. How dare you?
Damn right. Because, how dare me? How dare you, sir?
How dare you? How dare me? Dare you? How dare I? Dare Glenola?
This is gonna be an ongoing line of how dare yous.
It is. All right, so I'm opening the betting line. You guys got 5 minutes to bet on this matchup. Who do you guys think is going to take the Pure Wrestling Championship? Is it going to be Kenny Jackson? He is still looking to grab that brass ring. He is 1-1. And he's taken on Logan Paul, who's been on the rise, quick rise, by the way, since inking a contract. And Jack Quad, one of the fastest rising superstars in YTD Academy history, literally walked through a whole bunch of people and took that title. And he's already defended it one time, did he not? I'd have to actually look that up. I think he's already defended once. Or is this his first title defense? I forget. Do you guys remember?
I think he might have defended it. I'm not positive, though.
I feel like he's defended it once already. But in any case, his fast rise and the way he took that championship was just phenomenal. So, but anyways, that's your choices. Kenny Jackson, Logan Paul, Jack Quad. Get your bets in, earn some Archer vs. Bucks. You can use it for a variety of things, like banning Glenola, cutting Punisher's cords, giving me break times. That's pleasant stuff. But anyways, you can earn yourself for some Archer vs. Bucks, save it for villainy, or purchase championship matches. You can purchase regular matchups over at YTD Academy. There's all kinds of things you can do. But get your bets in. Participate. Have some fun. 10 Archer vs. Bucks, 100 Archer vs. Bucks. Doesn't matter. Get involved. Have some fun. But here we go. First match of the championship rounds. YTD Academy Pure Wrestling Championship. Triple threat elimination. Falls count anywhere. Let's go. Sir Jack.
Archer. There you go, buddy. You go get yourself a coffee.
Who's getting a coffee?
Ladies and gentlemen,
why is anybody getting coffee and not sharing? Oh, I got a Punisher notice. No, I got a break time notice. All right, you shut your mouth. It is not funny. You guys are fucking assholes, you know?
What the hell is a Punisher notice?
I bring you some of the greatest content on Twitch and YouTube. Great characters and stories, a fantastic video. What do? You bully me. How dare all of you?
I just gave you a break.
I feel bullied. I think you guys are vile in nature.
Logan Paul.
I have 2 break time notices now. I could actually have time to go to the washroom and get a drink, for that matter.
You go get a coffee for you and little Poochie.
Nope, actually I don't. Well, actually I have 2 new Poochies, but they don't drink coffee. The coffee drinking Pooch, well, he lives with my daughter. What can I say? Yeah.
Logan Paul accomplished something that few ever have.
He did not come with me. He's a great dog, but he's a COVID dog, and my fiance has 2 dogs, one of them being a pit bull, and they likely would not get along too well. That would be messy. Pitbull versus Shepherd. I don't want to watch that.
Oh no, that's an unfortunate YouTube incident. Right?
That is a very unfortunate YouTube incident because maybe if they grew up as puppies, but no, that would be bad, and I don't want to watch that. So, but anyways, I will go and I'll take a quick break right now, and I will be back shortly. Punisher and Glenola, you guys have You have the sail of the ship. You're in command. You're the pilots. Not the Glen. You know what? Somebody ban Glenola Punisher. You're in charge. I'll be right back.
Shocker. Oh, fuck. So how's everyone? Everyone doing good? What have you been up to, Glenola? Or are you still around?
Not too much. I streaming a bit and just kind of trying to stay going.
Damn.
I need to.
Currently trying to figure out a extra match
This
for
guy's had a great career already, but winning the title tonight takes
my
his legacy to a
Warzone
whole
show
new level.
for Money in the Bank. And everyone's all used up. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to make it spicy. Other than that, I'm doing great.
Everybody versus Archer, and Archer's tight in the sack.
I should do that one time.
Things are
Have that as
about
a
to
main,
get good.
have it as a main event. Have an Archer go against like all the stream teams. He'd be so pissed.
And introducing.
But no, everything's going good. I actually got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'm not going to be on too terribly long.
Pure Wrestling Champion.
Yeah, I gotta go and get my back checked out.
Jack.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
Hopefully,
I love him.
Okay.
I'm not like everybody else, Cole.
Well,
It seems like everybody's
I mean,
ready
I
to
know it's
write the
gonna sound
champ's
bad,
demise, but not me.
but I'm hoping there's something like, I mean, like not seriously wrong, but some kind of damage and stuff like that, because I'm towards the end of my military career. So what I'm trying to do is claim it as much as I possibly can. So that way my rating goes up and I get more money and I don't have to worry about it.
My younger brother.
The pressure is on for the champion, looking to cement himself as one of the best of this
Yo.
era with a big win tonight.
That's the goal.
PTSD. He had a head injury. Some other physical injuries.
Well, I'm sorry to hear, I'm sorry to hear that he has it, but I'm glad that he's getting everything he needs in order to get it fixed.
I think he's ranked. He's got a rating of 80%.
That's not terrible.
No, but he's trying to get it, the rest of the way upgraded.
That championship right there is what it's all about,
Oh,
gentlemen.
I don't blame him.
Times of deployment time.
I don't blame him.
His last duty station was Fort Campbell. Home of the 101st Airborne.
Yeah, I know where
Corey,
it
what
is.
makes a Falls Count Anywhere match
Been
so
there a couple
unique?
times.
One of the things people forget is that stamina and creativity. We got a couple.
Yeah. And
Keeps this title match going with the shoulder up before two.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
Springboard misses the target.
After they get some checking.
Pot right in the stomach creates the separation.
He would have had more deployment time than anybody else. There was Rangers that had less deployment time than he did.
Now, my question on that is,
No.
Oh, well scouted by Paul.
I don't know at
Inverted
this
atomic
point.
drop.
Are they all voluntary though?
Corey, this
Does he
match gives
volunteer?
competitors so much to consider, so much to be on the lookout for. What are some of the hazards?
Well, you never know when you're going to be blindsided or which opponent will try to jack you up next. Allies become enemies at a moment's
He
notice.
kept getting taken off the deployment list.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Trapped in the crossface
He
and
brought up
pressure
that,
being applied
I get
now.
on rack or I'm home. I'm not
And
doing
it
this.
rolls him off.
Wait a minute. What's his job?
To the body. Heavy hand.
Every ounce of the body is
That
a
thing,
target.
dude?
And on his last deployment,
Insert back.
he not only did he drive
He's
convoy,
ejected from the ring.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Big punch. Ouch.
100.
Oh, so it sounds like he was really in charge of
Watch
like Red
this
Cross
display of
messaging
power.
and CCIR.
And what a maneuver we just saw
I
there.
don't know all the details, but
He weighed his opponent down with a urine
I
on
think
him.
it was 3 to Afghanistan and 2 to Iraq.
Measured. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He loves Bahrain.
Bang right
And
in
here
the
I
face.
am trying
the
to,
challenger being outclassed here.
pull teeth
These
to
are
try and
dire
get me
straits
to
for him.
Iraq,
He
but no
needs
one
to be
wants to take
extra
me.
cautious now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's
Falling
also,
hard to the outside.
I guess he raided with the saw.
Say what you will about
That's
Logan
a heavy
Paul.
weapon.
The kid's got confidence.
He was,
That's gotta be it. Two. No, kick out at 2. I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
He was driving his captain's Humvee when they did the Cowboys. So he traded weapons with his captain.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Because he couldn't drive and fire the saw at the same time.
An elegant exit, but if it
Well,
works, it
no,
works.
because the saw is going to be mounted on the
And
truck
now the ring he
regardless.
goes.
But, you know, he was
Showing him what a real alpha male looks like.
gunner.
Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
He must be strong, because
Oh my
that's
God.
a hefty weapon.
Low Archer's wife.
Yeah.
Kind of jealous.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Something unusual. He met his wife in Germany. They deployed together to Iraq.
2 count. He's still in this fight, simply refusing to let this
Archer's wife.
opportunity
They
slip
actually came
away.
home on
Who
leave
knows if there'll be
together.
another shot? Yeah, you can't give
That
up
would make
now.
sense.
That was plan A,
Yeah, this
and it
was
didn't
before they were
work.
officially a
He must be
couple.
thinking about plan B at
They
this
were just
point.
friends. But she brought her 5-year-old to meet us.
The new Jack.
At that point, they're more than
Forced
just
out of the
friends.
ring.
Yeah, but I guess,
Cobra clutch.
when they got on plane, parents were picking them up.
At the last second, with the title up for grabs.
Oh, dear.
What an incredible match we are witnessing. And he goes into the
It was
ring.
just like the first words out of his mouth. You know?
Almost
Oh
just
my
like,
God,
hey,
a
welcome,
DDT! Spiked him.
welcome to the
We are
family.
seeing a next level performance from these
That kid, he
competitors
spoke German
tonight.
better than
They've
English.
shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give him that.
Because he's spent his whole life in Germany.
Archer's wife.
Closed fist punch to the
And
jaw.
actually was dating a German lady.
Sister Abigail. Good
And
night.
they deployed.
see a new
He lived with
champ.
her family.
2. Hangs on by a thread.
Somehow, this title is still
This
up
kid
for
can talk
grabs.
to you in
Now might be a
mid-sentence,
good
step into
time to
German.
regroup. Rethink your plan. And the
No.
heaviest hitter in the
Yeah,
arsenal was not enough.
I'd be like, or you could not.
And I think we just might see
Archer's wife.
a sleeper
I'd be like,
suplex.
what?
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
He's a
you know,
projectile
he had
now.
a strong accent too. You know, even on his English. But you know, like I
Has
said,
the
he's 5
opposition
years
in the
old.
palm of his hand, and he knows it.
You know,
He's taking this to the floor now. And you know what's
One
next,
of those
guys?
small
The
ones.
champ will
Okay.
stay champ.
Redeem joke. I don't want to redeem a joke time.
Cover!
I don't know jokes.
And that'll do it.
hello, Archer's wife. Welcome in.
Textbook
Hello,
fireman's
Mrs.
carry
Archer.
takeover.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
Archer's wife.
You can
I gotta
sense the
go find
ride
a
these
clean
fans
joke.
have been on it, and I'm right there with them.
Communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors.
Logan Paul
I could have
delivers
waited
a
like 16 ways of dark with that,
finale.
but now
The
there's
title might change
I was
hands.
gonna have to behave myself.
Shoulder up, still holding on to the title. I can't
That's the
believe
difference
it.
between you
We
and
were
I.
a second away from a new champion.
Are we close to the start
joke
of a new
anyway.
reign?
That didn't prove to be the proverbial one lucky shot from Logan.
Why not?
But we know he won't stop until he lands it.
Big punch finds its mark.
Those last hits rattled
Essentially, I
the
really just don't
champ.
want to.
I'm just surprised that this triple
Just don't
threat
wanna
match is
care too
still
much,
going on,
man.
Cole. I bet Saxton this would have been over by now.
Okay, here's one. All right, here's one for all you, for my joke time. Why?
I have returned.
Why are men like Why are men like
Assault
lawnmowers?
from Logan Paul.
Paul's doing a
Sorry,
great
why
job
are men
remaining
like
engaged with the
lawnmowers?
opposition.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we got a man joke here from Punisher. Lovely.
Out of the ring.
Somebody
What's his
ban Punisher
plan
quickly.
here?
Can you hear the
I hope so.
I hope so.
Mistake made by Logan.
How dare you, sir.
Brief sign of adrenaline.
Yeah, joke time.
Oh, God. What
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing it.
What
Yeah.
a kick out.
Hashtag penis face. That was fun. We're not trending that either. Oh, you weren't paying attention to the chat. Excellent. Nothing. I'm not. Never mind.
I missed that one.
Never mind.
These superstars on. Pumping the adrenaline they
And I
so desperately need right now.
And by the way, so not a loudmouth.
Oh, that was true. More true.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Jesus.
Not funny.
Damn, now I don't feel so bad about what I just said.
Not even funny a little bit.
Big punch. Ouch.
Men are like lawnmowers because they're very hard to get started. They make yucky smells, and half the time they don't even work.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, I've never had a lawnmower that didn't work.
Stay champ.
Neither have I.
Makes the cover.
Even more interesting.
Retains
Oh, look at that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match. And still, YTD Academy Pure Wrestling Champion from Team I'm the Dusty. He is Jack Quad, and he is still the Pure Wrestling Champion. That is amazing. This guy is on a complete tear. Who the hell is going to take that title from him, much less beat him? I mean, he's beating everybody. Everybody. I mean, he took out Logan Paul like he didn't even exist there. I was surprised Kenny Jackson went out first. Anybody else?
The Relentless.
Was anybody else surprised by that?
Overcoming all those superstars to have their arm finally raised up high.
Not really.
I cannot even
Not
imagine
really.
how any
That's
of these
so
men
Jackson,
feel
of course,
after a
from
match
Honeybee
like that.
Wrestling's camp.
All I can really say
So he is now
that they put on a
1-2,
match
technically
for the
speaking, in his
ages.
ventures, in his the start of his career. To be fair, he's had stiff competition, though.
Hello, life is
Time to
great.
get the day started.
Yes, Life's been around for a bit. I was talking to her earlier. She said she was just leaving work. All right, so I got to issue the payout for that. Give me a moment. And the winner was Jack Quad, and only 310 Archivers bucks on the line. And I'll open up the betting line for the next match. Here we go, moving on to the co-main event of the evening.
Archer, I have a chiropractor appointment in the morning, so I'm going to have to hop off here and
No
pray
problem.
that I don't die in my sleep.
No problem. You have a great evening. We shall talk to you, I'm sure, at some point tomorrow.
Probably gonna spend
Most
the rest of the show
likely,
in my
hopefully.
car, so
Have a
I
great
don't
night.
have to
Hope things
fuck
go
around
well.
with headphones.
Oh, me too. I hope my rating goes up, to be honest with you.
Well, that would be good.
Oh, hell yeah. One more step to retirement.
Indeed.
Amen to that. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to
We
you
certainly
soon.
will. We're at the last two matches of the night. Unless they go fairly quickly, then we might have a bonus match. But we'll see how it goes, because the next match, the next three matches are kind of huge, actually.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, here we go. Next match of the evening is debuting the brand new Women's Legends Championship. And, of course, the reigning defending Legends Champion, Gail Kim. She has been a tough cookie since she took that championship. Nobody's been able to dethrone her. She's reigning, defending, and undisputed champion. But we got Beth Phoenix, Trish Stratus, Chyna, Michelle McCool, and Lita all gunning to dethrone her tonight. This is an Elimination Royale with the title on the line. So I'll get the betting line open right now. So who walks
Superstar.
out Legends Champion?
Today, Liv is great as Chiuso.
I think I'll go with Beth Phoenix.
You're going with Beth Phoenix?
Yeah.
All right. So we got
I
Michelle
have to.
McCool, Chyna, Beth Phoenix, Trish Stratus, Lita, and the reigning defending champion, Gail Kim. As usual, 5 minutes to make your bets if you're going to participate and take a shot at winning some Archivers bucks. And there you go. Betting lines are open, and here we go. Without further ado, it is 6 Vixen Elimination Royale for the Women's Legends Championship. And, of course, we're unveiling the brand new Legends Championship. Let's go.
Who walks out? Who walks?
Did I misspell something? Nice. Always on the betting lines.
WHONWALKS.
Nice.
All one word.
All one word. That's fantastic.
Sometimes you just spell it, you ran them together.
I just shoved it all together. And we made a new word. It's the goal for the evening.
Alright, and I got a joke time.
Oh, that's right.
Guy's walking down the sidewalk.
Introducing the
Just close to this chicken restaurant.
New York.
He sees a bunch of people outside protesting him. Damn bacon protesters. So he decides, you know
Well, the
what?
Glamazon looks to
I'm
be
hungry.
in a bad
He goes in
mood.
there.
It is safe to say
Order
that the Glamazon
sandwich
has inspired
chicken
generations
nuggets.
of
Sounds
superstars
damn tasty.
here in WWE.
Ooh,
I think
deviled
it's safe to
eggs.
say that Beth Phoenix
Are
is
they
no longer
spicy?
interested in
I like the spicy
inspiring.
ones.
She just wants to re-establish dominance.
give you my
She's also
recipe
got bigger
sometime.
biceps than you,
That's a
Saxton.
great idea. Thank
Oh,
you.
wait, I haven't measured mine
But,
lately.
so he waits, his order gets ready, so he starts carrying out there.
From Toronto,
First
Ontario,
gets
Canada.
that chicken had a family that he deserved to
Trish
live.
Stratus has really redefined
Like, yep.
the women's championship
Why I
in
got
WWE.
toppers,
Many
and I
will
got
argue she is the
babies.
greatest female athlete of all
my
time
God.
in WWE.
That was evil. That was evil. Funny.
Now, when you talk about who is the greatest competitor
Good Lord.
in the
All right.
women's division's entire history, you
Joke
gotta
time
mention Trish
full
Stratus in the
filled.
conversation.
Life says I don't think the numbers are updated for the
strongest
lotto.
woman in
They are. Yeah,
WWE
009
history.
and 210. Yeah.
From Redondo Beach, California.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 009. The number
Matter of fact, there they are there.
Devastating powerbomb tonight
Sir Jack
from the
was
ninth
the
wonder of
last
the world.
I would
winner
give
of
anything to watch
the
you
lotto.
suffer that earth-shaking gorilla press slam, Saxton, from the ninth wonder of the world.
That doesn't sound like a fun time at
I
all.
think like didn't life win one?
I had 010 the other night.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Right.
Damn, so we're going to have 3 people with redemptions. Because I may as well leave it at this point.
Got her game face on, and
I
I'll
had
tell
to
you
change
what,
the first
I
number.
pity
I was
China's
curious about
opponent
that,
here
but then I
tonight.
convinced myself that we'd already done it.
Shows no
I
totally forgot about that.
it until
Yep.
she said something.
Yep, me too. Oh well, we're going to have 3 winners
Hey,
of
You
a
changed the
channel.
numbers. It just happened to be the same number.
It just happened to be the same number, yeah. We'll go with that. I changed the numbers.
Alliance champion.
And there is the brand new
The champ comes into
Women's
his title defense
Legends
incredibly
Championship
confident,
belt. And of
Corey.
course, you'll get a
With good
close-up view
reason,
of it when
Cole.
it pops up
When
on
you're
the screen.
champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure
If you look at the
don't
design, it's of
lose.
course a throwback
That is the champion's advantage.
to a couple different championships. NWA. I took the flags, actually, from an old boxing championship. If you notice, there's the flags of the
cements her
world
as one of the great
around
champions
the globe,
of this era.
which I took the black and gold globe idea from the old NWA championship, that globe, that black globe that's in the, and it's a combination of the old winged championship title plate, and as well I also incorporated big gold in there, so it is literally a throwback title to make one Legends championship. Rumor has it that for the first time since the Archiverse 1.0, we might see a new design for the World Championship.
The title changes
Superstar
hands.
switch up. Want to become someone else
Rumor.
for the day? Type
It's in the rumor mill.
superstar and become a different superstar.
It's been
each
heard.
day you visit.
Much like
So
DC said
Honey
earlier,
Wrestling.
it's something I
Together
heard.
we will grow strong in our community.
Heard it through the
will remain
grapevine.
Strong by our constant support for one
Hello,
another's
Honeybee.
endeavors.
Honeybee Wrestling
Top of her game, ready to compete.
has the best all-women's pro wrestling federation in the land of purple. Can we get a shout out for Honeybee Wrestling, please?
Superstar.
Appreciate that.
The queen of
Honeybee is China today.
With his great, your numbers are
I was Andre the Giant, wasn't I?
Good luck with his great.
Yeah, I was Andre the Giant.
Hey, here's a Hall of Famer
165.
with plenty of attitude.
Unlucky.
The controversial, the rebellious, the breathtaking Lita.
All those attributes are what have made Lita a true.
And 794, unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to keep playing every show because if I win, of course it doesn't count for me. I can't redeem anything, but I will give somebody of my choosing my redemption. And by the way, for anybody that likes to collect things, I will remind everybody, I believe I brought it up once already, but I'm actually going to have a giveaway show. And I'm going to discuss with a few people exactly how we're going to do it, but I'm going, for you video game collectors and or movie collectors, I'm going to do a giveaway show where I give away WWE 2K22. It was gifted to our community, so now I can gift it to somebody else that might enjoy it as part of their collection. I know a lot of people like to collect different series, video games, and things in general. But I'm also going to be giving away the movie Justice League. And we'll, of course, let you know when the giveaway show is going to be and how we're going to do it. But just so it's out there, very soon, we are going to be doing a giveaway show. Yeah, just a little bit of fun. I will, of course, eat whatever the cost is for postage. So don't worry about that. But, yeah, just for a little fun. Something new and interesting. But anyways, Shadows, you might have to try that again. I think Stream Elements popped right into your... Just as you were attempting to play the lotto, Stream Elements was an asshole.
Steer clear of that.
Stream Elements likes to do shit like that. Honeybee got 533 unlucky and 496 unlucky.
Beth staking her claim.
You know, Glenola, you could do the same thing if you ever wanted to. If you decide that you've had enough redemptions, if you want to, when you're on the broadcast, anyways, if you decide you want to gift somebody, go ahead. I'd be fine with that.
I may do that sometime. You know. I just like to hold on to it a little bit for a while. You know, just all of a sudden pull one out.
Yeah.
It actually works great when I want to do a storyline that I don't want people to know about.
What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question.
Discord.
I have no idea.
So I can say, okay, I want this
China
routine.
showing absolutely no respect for her
set.
opponent.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. She's sent back in under the ropes.
Man, got nailed with the hockey stick.
The leg.
Phoenix goes for a
It is chaos in there.
what a strike to the
Again, I can
back.
forget about
The
it. and
challenger
maybe
eating up some
blow
damage.
something up. You know?
Brad's thinking about what to do next here.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. That's a possibility.
That was taking the
I mean, you already did that. The funny thing is you didn't realize that you were blowing up members of the Outlaws who are, in the grander scheme of things, part of a greater storyline. That's funny. Oopsie.
The shoulder up and one.
The fact that they were part of that greater storyline that
China showing her instincts.
I forgot about.
Timing with that.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't seen this in a long time. The old.
But still, it works out.
You know, I was having a quick look at the dirt sheets, and I couldn't help but notice there's apparently a rumor roundup for new AEW deal, something about Rampage, which is, of course, one of their shows, Goldberg, and Sting, and Braun Breaker. So I don't know what that all encompasses. It's by Cage. Yeah. Well, that's probably separate. That's just one of the things they're discussing in addition to everything else. Yeah. So this is CageSideSeats.com, and it was by Randall Ortman. That's kind of funny. Anyway. So speculating on the rumors surrounding pro wrestling is a favorite pastime of many fans, perhaps second only to actually watching the matches themselves. In this daily column, we take a look at the latest rumors being churned out by Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill, a.k.a. the Dirt Sheets. Now, they do note that an important reminder, rumors are just that, rumors. None of this has been confirmed as fact. It's just circulating around the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. We track rumor accuracy in a weekly feature called Rumor Look Back, and you can find it by going to this site. Again, it's CageSideSeats.com. So the rumors for the day
clue how much longer.
Well, there was a lot of talk online yesterday that AEW's new deal with Warner Brothers Discovery will be for $1 billion over 5 years. Both Wrestling Observer's Live Brian Alvarez and Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp said they couldn't get confirmation on those or any other figures. In fact, Sapp source indicated there may not even be a new all-encompassing deal covering all AEW programming at this point, saying the planned upcoming announcement is just for the new Saturday show called Collision. Regarding Collision, Fightful says with its arrival, Rampage will become more resembling what WWF Heat once was. Well, that makes sense, I guess. With AEW's Friday night show focusing on the mid and undercard, many indie talent will be more likely to get opportunities on Ring of Honor programming. While appearing on the House of Wrestling podcast, promoter, trainer, and agent Rick Bassman said he's had discussions about a show in Jerusalem this September that would involve potentially with Goldberg and Sting. And that could be a retirement show for one or both of the legends. But Bassman added, I would not be surprised to see Bill end up back at WWE for something massive. Bassman also said he was backstage at WWE Backlash last weekend. Vince McMahon was not there. And wow, got to pause that for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match.
Some unforgettable action.
And we finally have a new Women's Legends champion. Beth Phoenix is your new champion. Congratulations to Beth Phoenix. But yeah, did you see as the championship popped up on the screen earlier? Very beautiful championship, and of course on the title strap we have some legends of the business. Actually, Beth Phoenix is one of the people on the strap, and she's holding that championship now.
Certainly no easy task surviving against the rest of their competition in this match.
Yeah,
fantastic. Again, congratulations to Beth Phoenix, new Women's Legends champion. Gail Kim has finally been dethroned. All right, let me issue the payout for that quickly, if there is one.
There is a small one, but there is.
Small one again. All right. Beth Phoenix was the winner. 510 Archerverse bucks on the line, being distributed. All right, next match of the evening. The actual co-main event of the evening, which is not even a championship matchup, but this is a huge, huge matchup. Glenola, can you tell people why this is such a big match?
Beth Phoenix and
you got currently,
but Glenn voted on
you have
Phoenix,
Archer and you have Wolfman. Hell of a history there. Simmons and the Wolfman. The most brutal match in Archerverse history was the two of them. You got War and Joe Lincoln, who are in the middle of one of the best rivalries. It is pretty evenly matched. Colonel Farmer, been around since 1.0, has a history with both. Yeah, again, with Archer and with Simmons. I mean, this match here is just...
And this is an 8-man tag to brag elimination matchup. So it's not just a regular 4-on-4 matchup. This could get nasty real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And betting lines are open, so if you want to bet on this matchup, who do you think, guys, is going to win this match and earn some Archerverse bucks? You got the Coalition teaming up with Phenomenal Soul, taking on the Wolfpack Horsemen. And these gentlemen, well, with exception to Nick Aldis and Joe Lincoln, the rest of them all have history that dates back to at least 2.0, the rest 1.0. So there's a lot of history here, a lot of feuds and rivalries, matchups, blood, sweat, tears. Again, could get ugly real quick between these two factions. But what led to this? I mean, I know that the Wolfpack Horsemen is just always looking for a fight, and I mean, why not Phenomenal Soul and the Coalition? I suppose if you're going to try and keep climbing the ladder of success and get to the top of the food chain, I mean, you could leapfrog a lot of teams by beating those two teams in one night. So there's that. But I mean, Was there something that transpired that led Severn or War or one of these guys to think, you know?
Well, right now, I know War is a little pissed at Archer.
War is pissed at Archer. Well, that's not good for Archer.
No.
That is not good for... So what's that about?
Archer keeps scheduling extra people in his matches with Lincoln.
Yeah, but does War not understand that people get contenderships and there's redemptions? And I mean, does he not understand? He's just blaming Archer for all of that?
You think War gives a shit? He
fair.
wants Joe Lincoln.
That is a fair point. It is not a fair point, but it is a fair point.
You know,
that is gaslight.
He wants to fight Lincoln.
That is gaslight.
And, of course, Wolfman just wants to fight. He don't give a shit. Anytime he gets to face, the Soul Man, hey, great.
Yeah.
And then the other three, of course, are members of the Horsemen with War.
Yep. And Marshall Omega.
Yeah. You got Marshall Omega, Death, the end, the finish. And then you got Credo Farmer, the Famine. You got War. Yeah. This is going to be a hell of a match.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But the only one in there that I could think of that has no real...
The WWE Universe on their feet.
Reason is Wolfman. He's in it strictly for the fun. Then again, that's kind of what he does normally. Just fight for the fun of it.
Okay, so while these guys are making their way back to the ring, or out to the ring anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish that article real quick. We left off with them saying that they would not be surprised to see Bill Goldberg ending him up back at WWE for something massive. Bassman also said he was backstage at WWE Backlash last weekend. Vince McMahon was not there, and it was far and away the most relaxed I've ever seen that company backstage. That's a quote. Though there were tentative plans for Braun Breaker to be brought to the main roster in the WWE draft, WRKD Wrestling tweeted that company officials have been so impressed with his heel work, they wanted to keep him in NXT so he could better cultivate his character. Those tentative plans now have him being promoted after SummerSlam. I just hope when they bring it, seeing how they've done it to so many other people, like, Gunther, I really hope they drop the Breaker and he becomes Braun Steiner. Braun Steiner. Holy fuck. I need to learn how to talk English again. Well, I don't know what it has been this week, but tripping over the tongue, a common occurrence lately. It's quite sad. But anyways.
Is it getting numb?
Maybe that's it.
Overuse, maybe?
Maybe that's it. Well, yeah. Oh my God, Bill, I can't believe I just got that. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's funny. So anyways, if you have heard of any interesting rumors that you'd like to add, feel free to go ahead and post them via this site, by the way, which again is CageSideChiefs.com. They do allow you, if you have your own rumors that you've heard and or seen, you can report it to them, and they will post it, or you can post it on their site. So that was the end of that. There's something here from Wrestling Headline News. Mark Middleton, of course, published it. Says AEW to possibly reignite legendary pro wrestling feud. So I'm a little interested about that. It says a legendary ROH feud may be igniting in AEW soon. It was reported on Wednesday how CM Punk has been pushing for a big return opponent when he makes his way back to in-ring action on the AEW Collision premiere next month. While a Punk versus Chris Jericho feud has been discussed, Punk has been angling for another top star as his return feud. which he, of course, did not name that potential Punk opponent, but did include notes on the Punk and the Elite and the AEW brand split and more. In an update, a new report from Fightful Select notes that Punk has become increasingly interested in working with ROH World Television Champion Samoa Joe. Punk has been pitching the feud with Joe for the better part of a month now. No word yet on if Punk's pitch suggestions was for a one-off match with Joe or an extended program. There's also no confirmation that the match is actually happening, as AEW sources will not discuss anything related to Collision in general, much less the planned matches. Joe has not wrestled in the AEW ring since dropping the AEW TNT title to Wardlow at Revolution in early March, but he continues to appear on ROH TV as a regular and has been ROH World Television Champion since capturing the strap from Minoru Suzuki on April 13th, 2022 edition of AEW Dynamite. So right now he's a pretty long time, he's been TV champion for over a year now. That's pretty impressive. That is damn impressive. I like that. Now, to be fair, they haven't been doing a whole lot of wrestling with the ROH brand, so there's that. But still,
I can't watch this entrance.
You know, they could have had him drop the title on one of the several shows they have done over the past year.
And prove it, huh?
So yeah, that's impressive. Right now, good for Joe.
Good. Let's see what they've got.
It says Punk and Joe had their first match at ROH Bitter Friends, Stiffer Enemies on August 16th, 2003, which Joe won. They then worked 5 singles matches and several multi-man bouts for PWG, ROH, and a few indie companies. Their last time locking up came at ROH Redemption on August 12th, 2005, when Jamie Noble won the ROH World title from Punk in a fatal 4-way that also included Joe and Christopher Daniels. They last teamed up at FIP Unstoppable on May 28, 2005, losing to Colt Cabana and Sal Rinauro. Joe famously retained the ROH World title over Punk in a 60-minute time limit draw at the ROH World Title Classic on June 12, 2004. Then in another 60-minute time limit draw at ROH Joe vs. Punk 2 on October 16, 2004. Joe then made it 3 for 3 in 2004, retaining over Punk in the ROH All-Star Extravaganza 2 main event on December 4th of that year. So yeah, it looks like they're even Steven in their rivalry. I actually did not know that. I did not know that.
Shot.
Interesting.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Big double axe handle. Now he's been put on the defensive.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else interesting.
Tag is made, and here we go.
Because if not, you have a list. I can't remember what it is though.
Yeah.
Was it faction related?
Crashing to the
10
floor.
worst WCW factions of all time.
All right. Let me just take a quick scan here.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Big time powerbomb. High impact crossbody.
Actually, here, there is something interesting.
Oh, man.
Eddie Guerrero apparently wanted to quit pro wrestling just months before he passed, so I want to read that. WrestlingNews.co, this is Michael Schrute. So yeah, Eddie Guerrero wanted to quit pro wrestling just months before he passed away, according to Chavo Guerrero.
Rivalry has reached a new level when superstars
so former WWE star Chavo Guerrero was interviewed on Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Chavo Guerrero on his status in AEW, he said, "You know what? That was fun. I had a good time there. It was real quick. We were just getting into what we were starting to do. Then Young Rock called for that other season. I knew that it was coming, and I told Tony I've got to do Young Rock at some point. He told me that we would deal with it when it comes. Then it came, and I said, look, man, this is what I'm making over there. He was like, okay, that's a lot. But he said, go and do what you got to do. It was originally only supposed to be for 2 months. It ended up being 3 months. And when I came back originally, he said, come back and you'll still have a job here. But when I came back, things changed. I'm still on good terms with those guys.
Fends off the attack with an
he said
elbow.
why he left WWE. He said
he
Eddie
got in
Guerrero
store?
had a great mind for the business. He just didn't want to be on the road anymore. He loved his family a lot. He really, really did. And he wanted to be home with his family. I remember before he passed, like 6 months before, I remember him coming to me and saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I said, what do you mean? He said, I don't want to wrestle anymore. I said, dude, drop out, do something else. He got really mad and said, what am I going to do? What else am I going to do? This is what we do. We wrestle. I said, it doesn't matter. Your family life is more important. What good is it if you're far away from your family all of the time? That's why I left WWE. My kids at the time were 8 and 11 maybe, and I just didn't want them growing up without a dad. I had already been on the road for 20 years. I didn't want to be that casualty and divorced from wrestling and the whole thing. Everything you work hard for and you lose it. I didn't want to end up getting divorced. I didn't want my kids to grow up without a dad. That's kind of why I left. It's funny because they don't really remember me being gone all the time. And that's where that interview ends. You can access the full interview, though, if you go to WrestlingNews.co and find this article by Michael Schroot. And other than that, nothing else is really jumping at me as far as interesting new news.
With the reversal.
Thunder Rosa and Miro returned to AEW. Big deal. They don't do anything with either for some stupid reason. What the hell? Kenny Omega stabbed. I got to see that. So this is WrestlingNews.co. Angel Arambolas. Big swerve at the end of tonight's AEW Dynamite, and Kenny Omega stabbed. So after a month of teasing, the big swerve happened tonight on AEW Dynamite during the main event. In the final moments of the steel cage match between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley, Don Callis showed up and stabbed Kenny Omega. And this led to Jon Moxley winning the match. Callis was able to get into the cage because Omega went crashing through the side of the cage after Omega delivered the blah, 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 blah.
Oh, dear.
Do you speak Klingon, Earl, or you're good with that, eh?
Get your opponent out of the corner.
I don't really...
What a smack. He may get the 3 count
Okay.
right here.
I'll try that. Allow me to try that in English.
Wow.
Yeah. So, alrighty then, let's try that again. Callis was able to get into the cage because Omega went crashing through the side of the cage after Omega delivered a V-trigger. The show ended with Moxley walking up the ramp and celebrating, and Omega in the ring with blood on his head as trainers checked on him. And if you go to the website, it'll also show you the full AEW Dynamite results. And it's at the bottom of the article. I mean, that wasn't as interesting as the article as I thought it would be, so Glenola, I'm going to turn it over to you in your list because that was just a waste of time for the most part.
Alrighty.
That's not funny. Who did that?
This is not list. This is not a ranked list.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
I think it was. But it's the 10 worst WCW facts of all time. From Sportster.
Tag made.
By Joey Haverford. It was published September 15, 2019.
All right.
So you have the
extending their opponent's arm and a big leg drop.
New World Order Elite.
Yeah, well, it did really after the
as the
original
arm bars stretch in.
Yeah, original NWO or the Wolfpack. I mean,
Yeah.
You know,
I get it.
It just didn't do as good.
No, it didn't. We can agree on that.
Yeah, number 9, I actually loved.
Nice takedown.
I really did. The Misfits in action.
Misfits in action. Wait a minute, weren't we talking about them recently?
Yeah, that was in you and I were talking about it a little bit before the show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right.
Yeah, but yeah, we had one here a while back that we were discussing. But you got Hugh Morris, Chavo Guerrero, Matt Guerrero, and Dan Hammer.
Yeah.
Along with the
amazing
tag. Major Guns.
The Major Guns.
And then you had Booker T in the mix after a while.
Forearm smash!
Boom! Running STO plants him. Nicely done.
Here he comes off the tag.
Vince Russo's regime in WCW featured many lower-tier factions failing to make an impact.
Clothesline.
Hugh Morris is one of the favorites of Russo, and you see the push leading his own faction. Mid to lower card talents like Chavo Guerrero, Laszlo, and Van Hammer joined the group along with the valet.
He's one step ahead there.
Only positive to
Comes in
come
off
to
the
the group
tag.
was Booker T joining for a short time and getting a bigger spotlight before he moved on to the main event picture.
Hooked
Otherwise, most fans
Oh
remember
my
this
God,
action as
small
a cheap rip-off of
package
BS
driver.
without any positive part.
Two. Forces the shoulder up after two.
Like I said, I
I
enjoy
am
it.
in shock. What's it going to take
I
to
did
keep
too.
this guy down?
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only
Especially,
take them
you
so
take
far.
a
You
bunch
have
of-
to
like I said,
imagine
they
they're
were, for the
reaching
most
their
part,
breaking
made them
point.
white card.
Able to interrupt the attack.
To make them entertaining.
Mostly
Oh, look at this.
low card,
What
but
a
yeah.
headbutt.
Yeah, yeah.
He gets tagged in.
So, number 8, the Jung Dragons.
Wait, say that again.
I said the Jung Dragons.
The Jung Dragons?
J-U-N-G.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I said, yeah. So I'm not sure if...
I'm not 100% sure I pronounced that correctly.
Probably. I would guess. June? It could be, but that likely is Jung. Because Jung would probably be J-O-O-N-G. I'm guessing. But anyways, what do we know?
Back into the ring.
WCW
We're
often
crazy
had
North
tremendous-
Americaners.
Yeah, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
WCW often had
Gets the
tremendous
tag.
talent in the cruiserweight division. Jamie Noble, Kaz Hayashi, and Jimmy Wang Yang. See, I forgot Jimmy Wang Yang was in
I
WWE.
really liked Jimmy Wang Yang.
2 count. He kicks out at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive
I don't
there.
remember him other than that redneck persona he had in.
He was actually a light
WWE.
heavyweight champion and everything. Cruiserweight champion, I believe, too. He was actually very talented. I really liked him.
Yeah.
He is just
I
reeling from that
enjoyed him at that
offense.
time.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't
that's
be
it.
afraid
I
to
just
use
don't
the
remember
resources
before
and
that.
help your partner offers. Am I being
But the three of
diplomatic
them
enough,
were put
Cole?
together as a team. They made the Jung Dragons faction often providing bad comedic moments as a group of
Of course,
ninjas.
that's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Man, I just can't remember that. And it was in the time frame I was watching because they went up against 3 count.
Fujiwara armbar
They did, yep.
applied. Clean tag for his partner.
All right, so number 7.
The New Jack Tag
Harlem
number
Heat
4 chance to
2000.
win a channel redemption of your choices.
Nice
009.
takedown.
See,
The number to win a
that was weird.
And the
championship
electricity of
matches.
this moment is coursing through his veins.
Had
Fresh
Ahmed
man in.
Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
It did.
He's ejected from
And,
the ring.
and I got to tell you, he is no Stevie Ray, especially when it comes to
Yeah.
working. Like, him and Booker had
And now gets tossed
literally
into the ring.
zero.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
What do you call it? They just didn't
Oh,
mesh.
my gosh. He's got a stop sign.
They had no.
Well,
They
that's
had
one
no.
thing
What's the word I'm looking for? Well, they had no
Can he take
chemistry.
advantage?
They had no
Yeah,
chemistry.
yeah.
It was just all Booker T, basically guiding and leading
If this
as
lands,
Ahmed
it might
Johnson
be all
botched
over.
things up.
Samoan
And, you know, one of
driver.
the
Is it
great
enough?
things
The
about
cover. Oh, just a
Harlem
2
Heat
count
was
that
the
time.
fact they were
Are you
garbage.
kidding me?
You know,
Did you notice
But
it's
with
War of the
hands of
Machine and Joe Lincoln
It's effective.
in that ring right now going at it? I mean, I wondered how long before those two got in there and locked horns.
yeah.
And look at this Lincoln with a stop sign.
And look at that,
Oh
Saxton. He's
my
running
God.
away.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
He's just
it worked.
recomposing himself.
Yeah, I mean, he just distracted himself with the coalition while Joe
Got the
Lincoln was
position
coming
you wanna
behind
be
with a
in
stop
right
sign.
now.
That can't be good.
My goodness.
Here comes Omega, though.
And then look at that. And that definitely
Well, they were
made
in the
solid
way.
impact. And he tosses him back in now.
How rude. Omega distracted Lincoln, war tossed him in the ring.
Counter.
I gotta
And
tell you,
now
I do
there's
like
an
the female
opening.
rep, but there's times where she's a little bit slow.
Just
Does
one
anybody
step
else find
ahead.
that? Or is it just me? I don't know.
Nicely done.
Oh, no, I see it myself.
Look
Well,
at this.
you know,
Just
the
one
fact that
barrage
Booker
of
and
stops.
Steve Ray were
He
brothers
knows
and
how to avoid
fed off each other
contact.
so beautifully. But it was still different
He's
than the
starting to
Steiners
struggle
or
here.
other brother
Well, all this
tag
chaotic
teams.
tag action is
Yeah.
clearly adding up.
You know.
I'd be concerned
And
if
I
we
love
don't
the
see a
Steiners,
tag
don't get me
sometime
wrong,
soon.
but
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Sir Jack says something about Elijah trying to recruit one of the Blade sisters, or the Blade mother-daughter duo. What's going on there? Elijah has been trying to recruit me. By me, I assume he means, you know,
Escape.
his employees.
Great effort.
So Archer, I'm assuming Elijah Archer has been trying to recruit
And with good reason.
Elise, Alice and Akira Blade. I'm confused. What have I missed?
I don't know.
More news going around the rumor mill, apparently.
Oh yeah. More. Hold on.
See, you've been listening to me too long now. You can't fucking talk. Ha ha. And now you're gonna blame it on the sneeze, but really you just got tongue-tied. How dare you?
Oh. Sorry,
He's tied up.
Sneeze.
Uh-huh.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Indeed.
All right, number 6. We got the Magnificent Seven.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh,
Again,
no.
Suplex.
Yes,
I don't remember the Magnificent Seven.
They just
I'm just
busted
gonna tell
out
you
an
right now.
impactful maneuver.
We have
Compromised position here.
Scott Steiner, Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, Road Warrior Animal, Rick Steiner, Lex Luger, and Buff
Still
Bagwell.
only got one.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure
Really?
instinct to kick out before 3.
Actually, mostly tried to protect Flair while he was in power, and Scott when he was the champ. Unfortunately, there's no chemistry there. And
Beautiful takedown into the Achilles
Oh, well,
lock.
that makes sense,
This
yeah.
one, he breaks it up, and we're still going.
Because I don't remember that at all. I mean, I remember them occasionally showing up and helping out Flair and this and that.
I don't know
but
what they're looking
I don't
for
remember
here.
them being a faction called the Magnificent Seven is what I really
He's
mean
got
by
that
this.
glint in his eye, that sadistic look that only comes when ladders enter the equation.
Limit Soldiers.
Uh-oh, pulling the hair.
Master P joining WCW
Wicked
to
shot.
get involved in storylines on the show.
Soul Embers in the house.
Takeover. The end is coming now.
This is getting hard to watch, guys. We might need to stop this one.
Mysterio and Conan
Punching their way out of
main
it.
wrestlers representing Master P along with training
Hold it.
Wall.
Belly to
Great
belly.
Right.
WCW fans turned against them all, despite turning
Boom,
face
running
back.
STO
Most of
plants.
the promos
Nicely
and
done.
performances from the
Ducking
group
out of
resulted in
trouble.
loud boos from the crowd.
Soul says, hey,
He's
yo.
got him up high. The follow-away
That's
slam.
pretty weird that Rey Mysterio is getting booed by the WCW crowd.
Yeah. I mean, there was a period of time where that happened. Like, the thing is cruiserweights weren't booked well back then. They were a little bit better than WCW. Like, their cruiserweight division was actually pretty solid. But I think what people paid more attention to in WCW was the television championship. They booked the TV title better than any other company did. It was defended weekly. Not only did they have a championship match every single week, but they also had a contendership match every single week. So you knew you were going to have like whoever was holding the title was definitely putting it on the line the very following week against someone. You know. So and they did that. It was awesome. You know, I loved that division. You know, but I would like to see a television championship come back and be handled correctly like that again. But we may or may not ever see that happen.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
It's Glenola, actually. Weezy was on earlier with us, and so was Punisher, but it is just Glenola and I. The co-host of the most, and the host of the most must-see show on Twitch TV, which is actually, coincidentally, supposed to be on YouTube tonight, but there was a mishap. And YTD Academy ended up live on Twitch for the first time ever. Yeah, but we're not discussing that. So move on, Soul. Don't ask any questions about that. How dare you in advance?
Looking for more damage here.
So number 4, the New World Order
suplex.
Ouch! He's begging him to get up.
The New World Order B team, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Ray, Virgil, Scott Norton, Brian Adams, and Horace Hogan.
Never did like Mr. Hogan.
Down the hard way.
Oh my God!
I thought he was I don't know, like
That's it. Pack your bags.
he was a Prince Albert ripoff, I thought.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? I thought he was.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So did your special guest happen, Archer?
Count to 3?
My special guest. Oh, you mean the new debuting superstar? Not yet. Is the main event. Because not only did the superstar ink a contract to debut, they're making their debut in the main event tonight because their managerial redeemed a championship opportunity.
The pain to deliver some to his opposition.
He somehow gains an advantage despite everything he's been through.
Credo Farmer came all the way across the ring and speared.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in.
I don't know, but Marshall Omega is really giving it to Archer right now. I know that. Archer is in serious shit right now. Oh, that was devastating.
Oh, wait, this is tag to brag rules.
It is tag to brag rules.
Yeah, so it was Joe Wiggins that got pinned, but I'm not sure who it was. Somebody got speared through the ropes.
Nice.
By Credo Farmer. I mean, just come shooting across that ring and bang.
Well, does anybody remember when was it Carino Farmer that went to spear somebody and went right through the ladder, broke it, and then, yeah, it was. He made the ladder disappear after that. He's using his witchcraft during matches. That is not cool, by the way.
I guess it
that
was
is not cool.
That got him.
It was Aldous that got him. Well, he's barely, I mean, he is wobbling. He can't even move. So he's not going anywhere right now. He cannot walk.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron.
So wait a minute, I haven't fully been paying attention. We're down to 3 members of the Coalition. Phenomenal Soul faction. Is it just Marshall Omega left? I thought.
Oh, Credo Farmer's still around for sure.
That's what I thought. Where did Farmer go? He is hiding somewhere.
Oh, he's sitting back waiting to be tagged.
That is gaslight. Oh! Archer just gave Omega. Look at him. Omega's getting right back up like it didn't even happen. What the fuck is wrong with that picture?
Well, I just been banned for the rest of the match.
Oh, beautiful.
Enjoy.
Soul Embers tells Glenola to take a break.
YTD Women's Tag Team Championship.
YTD Academy Championship up. YTD Women's Tag Team Championship, Amber Extreme and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I'm assuming that's going to be against Alice and Akira, or like, is your own faction just going to keep trying to beat each other up? I mean, it's commendable, don't get me wrong, very noble that you're all fighting champions and don't care that you're a faction, but it's fucking crazy. I mean, it reminds me of the Bluewood Boys, and Glenola could tell you about them, because if they got bored, they just beat the shit out of each other. It was weird. And actually, that literally happened. You can't make that shit up. Way back to the Archerverse 1.0, there was some crazy things that happened with that. We utilized 2K18 back then, and some strange things happened, believe me. Strange things happened.
Well, that's one way
including
to leave the ring, I suppose.
A tag team getting disqualified because their own team member touched them. It was very special. It was a special night, especially for the Coalition, because they actually picked up the win because of that transpiring. Didn't Glenola force them to vacate their champion? Oh, that's right. There is no women's tag titles. I think I might still have to vacate those. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do that.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly.
But okay, so you want Amber and Britt Baker in a match for the titles? Who? But there's no contenders. So I don't know what to do with that.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
I know the Wolfman has someone coming for him from 2.0.
I know the Wolfman has someone coming for him from 2.0. Oh shit. What the hell's that about?
I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
Honeybee Wrestling says tournament.
Can it be done again?
Actually, that's a pretty good idea, Honeybee. Maybe we should do a tournament. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll do a tag team tournament for #1 contendership to the redeemed Dr. Britt Baker and Amber Extreme. So whoever wins the tournament will face those guys for the championship.
Just pounding away right to the face.
My God.
Joel Link says Lincoln is out. Yes, he is. Sadly.
Oh, man.
So is Nick Aldis. There is only 2 members of the Coalition left. All 4 members apparently are still there for the Wolfpack Horsemen. They were not eliminated. They were just sleeping, apparently. So not looking good because we're down to Jay Simmons and Elijah Archer, and Elijah Archer's been getting his ass kicked all. I don't even know how he's still there. I'm going to be honest here.
How does this Archer survive so long?
The additional sound effects presented by my beautiful wife. She's like a cannon while she's sleeping.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Oh, Archer's in trouble here.
Time to start.
Oh, nice reversal. I thought the Wolfman was going to tap him out right there.
Quick back elbow detours that offense.
A lot of history, a lot of battles between Archer and the Wolfman since Archerverse 1.0. Doesn't surprise me, these guys are locking horns.
Reversal, can they go?
Oh, he stunned him. That is ghastly.
That could be it.
That is good. Simmons, are you going to help out there? Or Archer just barely kicks out.
Know how you survive that.
Wolfman clearly frustrated. Simmons did nothing there. He just kind of
It
watched.
might be time for a change of strategy. His
I mean, to be
best
fair,
move
he's
didn't
not
get the
tag team
job
partners
done.
with him, but he is on the same team right now. You think he would do something.
Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table.
Wolfman bringing some wood into the hour he was gonna. Looked like he was gonna set up a table there. Here we go again.
Cobra clutch locked in.
Cobra clutch locked in tight. Archer's in deep shit here. Oh, he made him pass out. It is down to the entire Wolfpack Horseman versus the Soul Man Jay Simmons. Archer has been eliminated. Oh my. Oh.
Exhibiting a crazy
Look at
amount
that.
of strength here.
Simmons in trouble now. He looks like he's fading.
Right here, right now.
Referee's paying close attention here. No, Simmons battling out. He's still in it to win it, but unfortunately for him, and much to the team's dismay, it is him versus the entire Wolfpack Horseman.
He's got his hands on a
He's going to need that sledgehammer, but he got caught. Gave Severn the high ground with the mistake there.
No, it's not over. Thought he had
Simmons
it.
kicks out. 2 count only. Severn just stalking him here now.
Simmons is singing soprano.
Oh, Simmons firing those elbows into the midsection. He is not done.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
This is crazy. Oh, he takes out Omega.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Oh, damn. Wow, back suplex right onto the edge of the ring.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh, Severn just missed a lariat.
Has it hooked in.
Simmons got him the way just in time. Don't even know how he evaded that. Look how slow the ref is. Drop to your knees and count. It's really simple.
What? What? Oh, what do you say? This is
There's
amazing.
one job to do.
What a match.
Oh, ouch. Oh, what a
Simmons battling his ass off here, but I don't know how much longer he can keep this up. There's 4 of them.
Uh-oh. What a takedown.
Fujiwara
Armbar takedown.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Still can't tap Severn out. Severn not willing to quit yet.
Return to Glenora.
And he's able to reverse.
Ooh, he tossed him right into the ring.
Setting him up. Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Big elbow right to the face of Simmons. Simmons is
Had that one scouted.
tiring quickly, though. I don't know how much longer he can possibly withstand
Snap suplex.
the pressure being against 4 members of the Wolfpack Horsemen.
Well placed elbow to break up the
Oh,
maneuver.
elbow right to the face.
Sequence of reversals.
Simmons
here.
fires
Both
back, though.
superstars brings down his opponent, and
They've
here
got
it
a
is,
long
Corey. Looking for the
history,
lapel
these two.
lock. Lapel lock. Is
Crossface
he gonna
applied.
tap out?
Oh, wow, he tapped out Severn. Holy shit.
That'll do it. Eliminate.
But he still has 3 people to go through, though. It's like a gauntlet for Simmons right now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
And he just got hit with a sledgehammer. That is not going to help his campaign.
That'll scramble your insides.
He saw it coming.
I mean, I don't even know how he's still standing. He took that right in the kidney. And now Simmons is going to whale it. Or not. Omega too quick.
Tag.
Oh, and in comes Farmer. One of the most mysterious and feared members of the roster.
Punch. Will it be?
And an OG member of the Archerverse, not to mention.
My head in disbelief over how he managed
Longtime
to get the
TWA wrestler.
Slips out of the way there. What reflexes? Oh, this. What a headbutt.
That was a vicious headbutt. Dropped Simmons like a ton of bricks.
He fends off the attack.
Uh-oh. Farmer with the sledgehammer. He missed.
Got it.
Simmons, didn't get out of the way of that one, though.
Serious damage. Clothesline. Going right after the
I don't know how Simmons is doing this, but he is sure putting on a display, isn't he?
Nick of time.
Gave Simmons the high ground. That was not smart. Wow, he capitalized. I can't believe he capitalized on that. Tossed Simmons like a rag doll there.
Another shot to the body.
Hits him with the counter.
Simmons has all kinds of fight left in him somehow. This is crazy.
This could be it. Oh my God, a small package.
A small package.
2 count, kicks out.
Incredible resiliency.
Rolling neck snap. He's looking a little weary now.
Ooh, Omega getting involved. Referee did nothing there, but it is an 8-man tag to brag. There's really not a whole lot of rules here. Obviously, they can use sledgehammers, steel steps, ladders, and other such things. So she probably does not care that Omega just cheated.
This could be it.
Cheated.
Nice escape.
Another Archer.
Great effort.
Oh, God Almighty. Christian Hart knows no boundaries, folks. It is absolutely.
How dare you, Glenola?
Archer with another heart in the nose.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Simply upset because you got removed from the matchup that your own team is involved in.
Christian Hart knows no boundaries, folks.
I do not care for your spitefulness, sir. How dare you?
He switches it back around.
Avoiding contact.
Up
into the fireman's care.
Man, Simmons out the back door. The resiliency of Jay Simmons is crazy.
Glenola is innocent. Christian Hart is the villain.
And out of the ring he goes.
Ooh, over the top rope. Down to the floor goes Carino Farmer, and Simmons getting a little payback on Marshall Omega. Now he goes after War. That was probably not a good idea. What is Simmons thinking?
Quick thinking pays off.
Big elbow to the face by Carino Farmer. And out the back door he goes again. Man, oh man. I don't know how Simmons is pulling this off.
Solander's real numbers are 5, 3.
Crazy. Nails Farmer with the sledgehammer. Tried to do it again, but Farmer rolled out of the way just in time. He's barely able to stand there here.
Last second
knee in the face. Nice reversal by Farmer. And a big boot to the face. Just busted Simmons wide open, too.
Just disrespectful.
He's in off the tag.
And in comes War. And now he is going to pay for his transgressions. It was a bad idea. You got a pissed off War, a busted open Jay Simmons.
Right
oh, look at this. Oh, shit. Oh, he got powerbombed right over the top rope. Simmons in a world of shit right now. And Spear almost busted him right in half. War with the pinfall.
Looking for the victory.
That's going to do it. Yes, sir, no doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winners of the match, losing only one member themselves in this 8-man tag to brag elimination matchup from Team Glenola. They are the Wolfpack Horsemen, Carino Farmer, Alan Severn, Marshall Omega, and War the Machine. Congratulations to the Wolfpack Horsemen. Of course, Team Glenola, congratulations. Your team did a very good job of containing and controlling. I mean, now, albeit they've never tag teamed together before, but for such great tag teams, you know, respectively. The Coalition, Phenomenal Soul, great tag teams. For being such great tag teams, they did not click together at all. And the Wolfpack Horsemen, who have great chemistry and have been working a long time together, they really exploited that. Man, oh man, they just dominated that match. That was crazy. You know, I'd like to see the Coalition team up with Demolition, who actually has even more history than, say, Phenomenal Soul does as a team, because the Demolition have been around since the Archerverse 1.0. That would be fun. That would be fun. All right, and here we go. The main event of the evening.
Look at that image. Well, it's changed now, but where you had the Wolfpack there, and the Wolfman was the smallest.
The Wolfman was definitely the smallest. He was. Who said that?
I did.
Oh, you said, okay.
I just happened to, look at that image like, what?
And Shadows, I don't see Mr. Pink live.
No, it was mentioned earlier that he ended his stream.
Oh, he ended the stream. Okay, well, that's okay. Maybe we'll invade somebody we've never invaded before.
I know that
could be fun.
Queen, she whooped my ass before.
Well, I would do a target the raid, except the person is asleep. They're just they have a bods playing.
Yeah, that's
right
okay.
now.
I think I found a destination.
Okay.
Somebody we've never invaded before, and it could be fun because we've got a lot of hype tonight. People having a good time, and we can take that energy and spread it out to somebody we've never done before. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to invade somebody brand new tonight, somebody we've never invaded before. And then, of course, we'll be live tomorrow night with the Tag Team Championship #1 contendership Gold Rush Tournament. Who the teams are going to be will be announced throughout the day at some point. And we will go live probably around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. Thanks to Honeybee, I was actually not going to run a show tomorrow night, but she makes a very good point. Seeing how it was redeemed that the Outlaws are already going to be in this title match, we need contenders. We do not have them because the championships were exploded. So we are going to take care of that problem tomorrow night. Thank you, Honeybee Wrestling, for the suggestion. It was fantastic, and it's also an extra show for everybody to enjoy. After only doing a few shows here and there for a couple of weeks, we've done quite a few shows just this week alone. It's been fantastic. So thank you, Honeybee Wrestling. We appreciate your suggestion, and we're going to have a good time tomorrow night as well. But before we invade the person that I'm talking about that we've never invaded before, we have business to take care of. Main event of the evening, best 2 out of 3 falls. The debut of Callie Stone from Team Shadows, and their team redeemed a championship opportunity, so debuting in a huge way, taking on one of the meanest and most well-rounded women in the business today. She's the YTD Academy champion. She's been pure wrestling champion. She has also been a Triple Crown champion. I believe she was the second, was she not?
Yes.
She was the second ever Triple Crown champion. And I do say Triple Crown champion because I'm not talking just the women's division.
Oh, wait. Was she the first and Ashley Marie was the second?
That could be, actually. I think that might be the way of it.
I think it was.
Yes, I think Honeybee was the very first.
Again. However, I will try to be here.
But nonetheless, impressive career so far for Honeybee. So Callie Stone has a huge mountain to climb here in one Honeybee from Team Honeybee Wrestling. But that is our main event of the evening. I'm going to issue the payout for the last match, start the betting line for this match, and then we will be invading the person that I was mentioning.
Awesome.
All right, give me a second. So the Wolfpack Horsemen were the victors. 7,000 Archerverse bucks being distributed. All right.
Thank you. I get a big portion of that.
You do. All right, so who walks out YTD Grand Prix champion? Grand Prix champion. Is it going to be Honeybee, reigning defending champion, or the debuting Callie Stone from Team YT Shadows. 5 minutes to make your bets, as always. And there we go. Betting lines are open. But what do you think? Out of curiosity, Glenola. And I know you're going to place a bet. I'm not going to, but who do you think?
Well,
you don't know much about Callie Stone, neither do I.
Yeah, that makes this hard.
Yeah.
I am actually going to put a little bit on Callie Stone, though.
Are you?
Yeah, this way we know for sure there is going to be a payout, one way or the other. So I guess I'll root for Callie Stone.
All right, how much are you putting on Callie Stone?
I just did 10. You know, but this way there's still betting line.
10 Archivers bucks. Big spender. Good for you, sir.
Well,
did you finish?
What I'll do. Never mind, somebody just put 1K on, so.
Nice. Did you finish your list?
No.
I didn't think so. You were out. I forget where you were on that list.
We're number 3 on the list.
We're at number 3 on the list. All right, so before we get to that, here we go. Main event time. YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Championship. Best 2 out of 3 falls. The debuting Callie Stone from Team YT Shadows taking on Honeybee Wrestling's Honeybee, the reigning defending undisputed Grand Prix champion. Time to turn and burn. Let's go.
Now, the thing is, a part of me likes this team.
Sorry, which team? Oh, right, the list. Okay, yeah.
And but they're listing a member that I don't really with. And it don't make sense to me that they would win. Maybe I forget where they're from.
Okay.
Number 3 is Team Canada.
Was that Lance Storm's team?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He turned every title he won, and he won all of them, I think. He turned them all into Canadian titles. It was fucking great. He had so much heat over that. It was genius.
But it's Lance Storm, Elix Skipper, Mike Awesome. Okay, I'm going to actually read the way this is written.
We get started here. Let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight.
And Elix Skipper.
Nice, good for them. I mean, the editing skills of these people sometimes is phenomenal, isn't it?
Sounds to be in the best shape
Is it really?
Ready to compete for that title.
Oh, that's funny. They usually do a good job of editing. Ooh, more background noise from the missus. Nice.
But, yeah, thing is
10K on the line.
Problem that really Team Canada had from being a good team was Lance Storm.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Lance Storm. I got to be honest.
As a talent-wise, I can't take anything away from him.
What do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
When a flea has more personality.
When a flea. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong.
She is determined to stay on top
just
of the
wow.
division. We'll see if she can do just that.
It's more exciting to watch.
Yeah. I mean, when he was on the microphone, it was more like... You know what I mean?
Well,
but when he got in the ring, it was like... Yeah, it was like that when he was in the ring.
But he actually... Technically, he was one of the best. And I don't take that away from him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just no charisma.
None.
Other than that, though, yes, Mike Awesome, who exuded charisma.
Champion, Holly B.
Yeah, and never won any championships.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not in WWE or WWF, I mean.
Yeah,
the challenger not taking
I don't think so. Maybe hardcore title?
Staring daggers right
I
back
don't
at the
know.
opposition.
I mean, that man could... What? I think we figured out he was 6'7", I believe it said.
Yeah, or something like that. He was a lot bigger than I remember.
But he flew like a cruiserweight.
He was in great shape too.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I don't remember him being that big, but that's amazing.
Don't know if that's their way of playing mind
No,
games.
I think you're... Yeah, go ahead, fact check that.
Look,
What good is it being on top of the mountain if you don't get to look down on everybody else?
That is a sad attitude to have.
I'm pretty sure he said 6.
Stop to the gut.
6'6".
Oh, it was 6'6".
She's staying elusive.
An inch off.
What impact off that knee lift and a poison rana.
Just whiplash impact right to the head on that one.
And, you know,
and a well-executed move we just saw there.
He held.
Expected that one.
Let's do that.
Heartbreaker.
ECW, he was the heavyweight champion twice and one tag team champion with Raven.
Really?
WWF, he was
with
Raven one time. Major League Wrestling, he was their hardcore once, or heavyweight champion once.
MLW is actually really good.
Yeah. Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling.
Error there.
Never watched that.
She could
Twice
pin her opponent
and
right
tag
here.
champion twice with Mr. Pogo and Big Titan.
She kicks out
Well, there's a
at
question
one.
for everybody. Have you guys watched that? What's it called? Martial arts what?
Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling.
Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. Has anybody seen that or watched that? I have no idea.
No DQ.
In a no DQ or
Honeybee Wrestling said something about 10,000 on the line.
But not here. There
Did I
truly
miss
is no
something?
safe
Did somebody
harbor,
put a
so
big
it's
bet
important
on
to
there?
mind your surroundings.
And the pressure on her keeps escalating.
She has to rely on her instincts to turn
Last I
things
looked,
around.
It was 10,000 total of 10,776.
10,776 Archerverse bucks on the line. Good way to close out the show with a big pot. Or at least a bigger pot. We've had bigger, obviously.
Oh yeah.
We've had some.
One we had that one,
He turns it right around with a counter.
Oh yeah, there was over 60,000 Archerverse bucks on the line. It was fantastic. But yeah.
This could be an opportunity.
But yeah, but like I said, this guy was
Vicious
6'6"
combination of
and
strikes.
billed at 295.
Buffet of strikes. Look at her grabbing the momentum here.
She still
So
might have more
finishing a
coming.
signature move.
There's a kick and black
Yeah,
mass.
the awesome
Lights
splash,
out.
the stretch
But
out,
champions
frog
need to finish the job.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
She
yeah,
kicked
over the
out.
top rope,
Barely
suicide
able to
dive.
kick out. I thought
Suicide
the champ
dive.
had it in the bag.
Slingshot
How much
springboard
the
across the
championship
body to the
means.
outside.
You can see the sweat
I
drip
mean,
out of
this
the
guy's
challengers every pore.
Big maneuver executed perfectly.
He was very
but still
agile.
was not enough.
You know, he sort of, kind of, in a way, reminded you of Bruiser Brody. A little bit, yeah. Did you ever get to watch Bruiser?
Ugly, but
I
effective
believe I did once
response.
or twice.
Phenomenal talent. If he hadn't have been murdered,
Power into the scoop
he would have
slam.
had, I'm telling you right now, if he had not been murdered,
Made her
he
pay
would have
for
had
her
some great
mistake.
feuds with Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Big John Studd. We missed out big time because of some asshole stabbing him to death.
Kick right to the spine.
So,
But I
but
didn't know
anyway.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was part of Team Canada.
Good golly, what a knee.
I vaguely remember that, and I believe my
what a
thoughts at the time were, what? I mean, he's like the American icon pro wrestler, and he's wrestling for Team Canada. He's suddenly friends with
Just
Lance
exhibiting
Storm.
their
I mean,
fearlessness.
Exhibiting
what?
goods and accuracy as well.
You know what I mean? What?
She got out of
But
there.
anyway,
Okay, officially, here's the members.
Slam! What
Okay.
impact.
Mike
We're
Awesome,
reaching a point where these
Jim
superstars
Duggan,
must be
Major
hurt, must
Gunn,
be vulnerable.
Bret Hart,
And who's going to find a way to
Carl
capitalize
Orlett,
on that vulnerability?
Jacques Rougeau,
Jacques
how do you say
Rougeau.
it?
Yeah, Rougeau.
Skipper.
He was the Mountie too.
Yeah. And Lance Storm.
Oh,
It was
just
Team
turn
Canada.
that around.
4 members were
One
from the
response
US.
after another back.
Hooks in.
Yeah, that's what
Up
it
and
was.
down, brain buster.
The title might change hands. Cover.
The champ
What was
kicks
with the
out at
pause
two.
of the referee's
This
hand
is
there? What is he up to? Did
complete
Honeybee pay off the referee here? Did you see that? Honeybee Wrestling.
And now
Yeah,
it's
right.
reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more
There would
time.
be some shadiness going on here from Team
Been a
Honeybee
struggle
Wrestling
for
with
these
there. That
competitors to find an
referee.
end to this match.
I don't know what was going on there.
With every move you make,
But that
Needs a proper rest back.
Life is Great said something about that one time I accidentally put 10,000 down. What happened with that bet? Did you lose it? That's shitty. Straight up shitty.
Looking for something anything under the ring.
A completely ill-advised decision, likely going to pay for it in the rest of this match.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
And the momentum's clearly gotten
away from her now.
Yeah, she needs to revise her methods quickly.
I mean, he had elements missing, but he was for a smaller guy, he was ferocious in there. He was well built, so he was intimidating looking, and he was pretty good technically too. So I mean, all in all, he was fun to watch too. I love the Rings of Saturn.
Oh yeah, if he hadn't stepped up in WWF, he probably would have had a career, but instead he ended up being Moppy.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell he got stuck with Moppy, but
match is still going on
that was stink.
I'm trying to remember. I actually heard the story. But because we're getting close, I'll just go ahead. Number one is the Dungeon of Doom.
The Dungeon of Doom. We'll see them we know.
Zodiac, Earthquake, and Yeti. You know, the Giant and Jimmy Hart.
Gets tossed back into the mat.
And wasn't...
oh, the Faces of Fear.
Yeah, but wasn't... what's the short guy? I thought somebody else, he was a manager / wrestler. I thought he was involved in that too. I'm trying to think of his name.
She's fighting back.
Let's see.
Caught in a bad position here.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
There we go. Oh, geez.
She's going under the ring now.
In WCW, you had the Masters, the
WWE Universe always says they want tables. It looks like she's giving them what they want.
Vader,
shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her.
The Giant, Hugh Morris, the Barbarian, Tony,
barely kicks out.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is
the Leprechaun. Now that's funny.
Z Gangsta,
whip back into the ring.
Ultimate Solution, Loch Ness, and Jacqueline.
Holy shit.
And then in the independent circuit, you had Kevin Sullivan,
the ring, not sure.
The Wall,
She wants to
Gangrel,
be here.
Luna Vachon,
Kevin Sullivan, that was it. And I knew Gangrel was in there too at some point, but yeah, it was Kevin Sullivan I was trying to remember.
Okay, that was in the independent circuit.
Yeah. I believe later on in WCW as well, because they kind of sort of rehashed that. I don't know if they were still what they were called, if they were called the same thing or not, but yeah.
Oh, they really do have everything under there, huh?
And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
By the way, we've been kind of going on with the list here. Does anybody have has there been a pinfall, submission, or knockout yet?
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of
or is it nothing right now?
009. The number to win a YTD championship match is 2. No.
Life says it's 0-0. Very interesting.
Incredible dragon suplex.
So Callie Stone, in her debut, already holding her own against the best on the planet, or one of. Technically speaking, she is not the world champion, she's the Grand Prix champion. But she has been Triple Crown champion, and it is now 1-0 in favor of the reigning, defending, undisputed champion.
1-0.
She avoids the contact.
Oh, shit. That looked like an AKO.
To their limit.
She is barely standing.
Here we go again.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, butterfly DDT. That might even the odds right there.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
And it does. It's 1-1, just like that. Oh, Jotter.
Nice. This is from Sportskeeda.
She manages to get control.
By Leonard Soraya.
Double knee backbreaker.
Modified May 14th, 2021. So pretty, relatively recent.
Relatively recent, yeah.
And this is what he did wrong. Or what he did was wrong. Kurt Angle talks the incident that forced WWE to punish Perry Saturn.
Somersault plunge out of the floor. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and
Perry
living
Saturn takes the
dangerously.
match with enhancement talent Mike Bell.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next.
The question apparently botched a snapmare arm drag, and Saturn lost
elbow
his
to the
cool after the
knee
mishap.
into a leg lock, and look at this
He unleashed
brutality.
a legitimate attack on Bell as an act of retaliation. The former star was unhappy with Bell's professionalism, or unprofessionalism, and Perry Saturn decided to teach the wrestler a harsh lesson.
I see.
Kurt Angle opened up about the incident during the latest edition of the Kurt Angle Show podcast. He condemned Saturn's actions, but was happy the former star later admitted his wrongdoing. Angle explained young talent often lose focus in the heat of the moment and facing established stars. He notes that the wrestlers get nervous and impatient, which leads to mistakes. In Perry Saturn's case, Mike Bell experienced unforgiving beatdown. Yes, I remember it. I was pretty sad. I mean, I'm glad that Perry admitted he did wrong, because what he did was wrong. When you have a less experienced wrestler that's so fired up to wrestle a superstar, he has his only opportunity, he's going to get a little antsy. He's going to get really energetic, and he might end up losing his mind a little bit.
Yeah.
What Perry did after the kid botched the spot is beat the crap out of him. Threw him outside the ring. He landed on his head on the concrete floor, and then Perry jacked him up and rammed him into the steps backwards with the back of his head at the steps.
So a little tough love from Perry Saturn.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Angle explains superstars sometimes have to give enhanced concept reality check, but it needs to be executed in a measured manner. Hall of Famer said that putting on a chokehold and having a quick chat with the wrestler can smooth things out. He beat the crap out of the guy, which you should do when a guy is, a little antsy and not doing what he's told. You need to put him in a rest hold, choke him a little bit, and say, "Listen, kid, you're going to
springboard attack.
We're going to get through this, and you stop screwing up. Follow me, and let's get through this match together." What Perry did was
Carefully measured knee strikes. Still not again. Yikes. Ooh, what a forearm club.
So, yeah, it sounds like Perry
look at her answering back. She sent to the outside.
Yeah.
For lack of better term.
Yeah, Perry tried to
teach him a lesson.
Him.
Isolated the
well, sounds like. Took it a little too far, maybe.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Yeah. So,
there's a
kind of
I mean, these guys put their careers on the line, though. So I mean, when somebody botches a spot, so, I can understand. Oh, there it is. Man, what a hell of a match! So I got to tell you, Callie Stone looked phenomenal in there. I highly doubt this rivalry is over. I think we're seeing the birth of a new feud between Callie Stone and Honeybee Wrestling. But that said, the winner of the match, ladies and gentlemen, by a score of 2-1, and still YTD Academy Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Champion from Team Honeybee Wrestling. It is the Queen Bee. Honeybee is still your champion. Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all for episode number 467. What a night it was. Fantastic action with YTD Academy all night long, even though we were supposed to be on YouTube tonight. Again, we're not discussing that, but it was a fantastic evening. Lots of people stopped by. Tremendous. We had better historical facts tonight than we did news and rumors tonight. The dirt sheets were kind of slacking. But other than that, what a fantastic night. The Wolfpack Horsemen demolished the Coalition's team, and somebody just left the invasion. We should find out who they were and ban them for life. But anyways, great night. Honeybee Wrestling still your champion. The tag team champions retained their gold. I mean, it was just a great night all around. But we'll see each other tomorrow night. Honeybee Wrestling has proposed a tag team title tournament. Not a title tournament, but a number one contendership tournament for tomorrow night to crown new number one contenders that will face the Outlaws, Dr. Britt Baker and Dangerous Amber Extreme, for the YTD Academy Tag Team Championship. So that's tomorrow night, probably around 10 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you then. For now, we're going to invade somebody new. We've never done it before. Let's show them some love. You don't have to go home, but you do have to get the fuck out. Goodbye.